different quarterbacks. As I said, on the season prior to last week's loss to Washington, the junior has passed for 607 yards and 5 touchdowns. His tag team partner is senior Nathan La Liberte. Prior to last week's game, La Liberte has passed for 137 yards and 2 touchdowns. However, like I previously stated, the team does more than just line up with a conventional quarterback. Senior do-it-all athlete Kobe Hazlett has been the Wildcat quarterback, he's been a tailback, and he's been a wide receiver in Coach Thomas's myriad of schemes. Prior to last week, Hazlett has rushed for a team-high 437 yards and 8 rushing touchdowns, and he's also pulled in 23 passes for 232 yards with an additional 2 touchdowns. He's not alone, as senior James Foy has pitched in with 383 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Ray Adams also is another multi-position player. He currently leads a team in receiving with 27 catches for 312 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like Hazlett, Adams also lines up both at wideout and running back, where he has pitched in 218 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. 2 other wide receivers will also play roles tonight, in Logan Shelton and Jacoby Haynes. The 2 have 4 touchdowns combined between them this season. On defense, the Applemen got an early taste of a single wing look at Washington last week. The Patriots, however, run a different type of single wing than our Indians do, but this gives the Applemen a taste for what they're in store for tonight. Musselman employed a 5-4 front with 2 safeties deep against Washington. Up front, the Applemen is led by Isaiah White and Troy Williston on the edge. The interior part of their defensive line has Isaiah White, Jayden Bunny, and Caleb Conley. Hazlett is a two-way star for this team, as he will man down one of the inside linebacker spots, and next to him will be senior Kellen Smith. Last week, they did struggle with the single wing that Washington ran at them all night long, which could spell good news for our Bridgeport Indians tonight. Overall, Musselman, well, they're 3-5 on the season. They opened with a win over county rival Spring Mills, 56-23. Week 2, they got pounded, like most people do, by number 1 Martinsburg, 56-14. After that, the Applemen went on to lose their next 3 games to Jefferson, 47-12, Shenandoah, Virginia, 49-43, and at Morgantown, 34-14. However, a week later, they bounced back by pounding county rival Hedgesville, 35-0, and then had their most impressive win of the season 2 weeks ago, a 25-17 win at home over a very good Wheeling Park team. Then last week, they stumbled at home to Washington 29-28. However, this should be a good non-conference Class AAA opponent and test tonight for our Bridgeport Indians, as they look to try to stay in the top 4 in Class AAA and host 1, possibly 2 playoff games, if not more, in the playoffs a few weeks from tonight. But to do so, they must beat the Applemen and then win next week at Lincoln. Should be a good one. Musselman and Bridgeport, and it's next.
From Glockfeldy Tire Centers comes the Cooper Discover AT3 family of tires, designed with superior all-season, all-terrain traction, and true durability. All 3 tires are backed by a best-in-class mileage warranty, so you can have the confidence to tackle the road and what lies beyond. Learn more at coopertire.com or stop in and talk to their knowledgeable staff at Glockfeldy Tire Centers in Morgantown, Bridgeport, Parkersburg, and Elkins.
Hi, this is Brad Ford. If you're a Bridgeport football fan, you remember this.
Hey,
It still gives you chills, doesn't it? In our community, high school football, church, and volunteers bring us together and make us proud. It's energy, opportunity, family, and yes, football. That's what we love about living in Bridgeport.
Brad and Carol Ford and staff are honored to serve you at the Ford Funeral Home on Main Street in Bridgeport.
When it comes to estate planning and elder law, you want an experienced law firm on your team. Attorneys Bob Greer and Jonathan Fisher of Greer Law Offices has over 25 years in estate planning and elder law, and they want to make sure you're ready to enjoy life when you retire. If you want comfort that your assets will be there to support your spouse and children in the future, then put the law on your side with Greer Law Offices, located on Philadelphia Avenue in Bridgeport. More info, call 304-842-8090. That's 304-842-8090.
When it comes to the best pre-owned deals in the world, nobody beats Dan Cava Toyota in Fairmont and Buick GMC in Clarksburg. You will not find a better selection of pre-owned in the area. Right now, during their end of summer savings event, save thousands, and I mean thousands, on all makes, all models. No reasonable offer refused. Plus, get top dollar for your trade. So why shop anywhere else when you can shop the world? Shop DanCavaToyota.com or CavaBuickGMC.com.
Time to connect with the Indians. Presented by Bridgeport Physical Therapy with 2 locations, West Main Street and now at White Oaks.
And for our Connect with the Indians segment, we welcome back Chris Johnson from ConnectBridgeport.com joins us in the booth as we're just about 9 minutes away from kickoff here. Chris, this feels great. Last year, at this point in the season, we were just trying to get a football season in. We were trying to get to some semblance of a playoff to see how that was going to play out, and now we're kind of back to normal, crunching numbers, looking at potential seeds and playoff opponents for Bridgeport in the opening week. And it's odd that sometimes you go into the next to last game of the season and you kind of know what's ahead of you. If you win 2 games, you're third. And if you lose one of those 2 games, you're not third. I mean, we know that. So that carrot's out there for Bridgeport tonight. They have got to win this football game, and then next week against Lincoln, and they'll be third. And you avoid Martinsburg until the championship game.
Right. And, that's what every school wants to do, is avoid Martinsburg until the last possible moment. And, you get to Wheeling, you see what happens against them. But, you mentioned, the craziness of this time last year. This is a game we lost out on, with Musselman. And, I think everybody in North Central West Virginia wanted to see Blake Hartman in person. Fantastic player, won the Kennedy Award. He's now playing at Lehigh. But, no Blake Hartman, but we still get, a matchup with a program that I feel has been one of the better AAA programs. They just live in the shadow of Martinsburg, where they're from. But, Coach Brian Thomas has just done a fantastic job since he took over for Denny Price, I think. So.
Yeah, we're going to get not Blake Hartman. We're going to get a Hartman, though.
Yeah,
here tonight, and his younger brother, right?
Yeah, we will.
Absolutely. All right, buddy. Look forward to hearing your thoughts at halftime. ConnectBridgeport.com if you want to follow along throughout tonight's game. But you to stay tuned. We've got more coming up on the Quality Machine Indians warm-up. We'll check in with Brent Kemble as the captains are due out on the field here in just a couple of moments as we're getting ready for a football game here tonight in Bridgeport.
Quality Machine of Bridgeport presents the Indians warm-up prior to every broadcast of Indians football.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Stay tuned. The kickoff is next on the 103.3 WKMZ Indians Radio Network.
Do you think you've been exposed to COVID-19 and need testing? Bridgeport Express Care is now offering 15-minute rapid COVID testing by nasal swab, along with COVID-19 antibody testing. Antibody testing is a simple blood test to determine if you've had any recent or past exposure to the virus. Bridgeport Express Care is a locally owned and operated urgent care and family medicine facility and would like to thank you for your continued support through these difficult times. To make an appointment, call 304-842-3330.
As the fall season starts to kick in, it's time to shop Harry Green 7 Acres, your all-wheel drive 4x4 pre-owned headquarters. Now through Halloween, Harry Green is offering frightening low deals and the best prices in the state on hundreds of pre-owned trucks and SUVs. Plus, Harry Green is buying vehicles, so stop by for an instant cash offer. For a complete list of inventory, shop online 24/7 Acres at harrygreen.com. And don't forget about free car washes for life.
You don't have to settle for dreaming about a new kitchen. You have a partner in Shinston who will work with you to make it happen. Vincent's Lumber. Start with new flooring, luxury vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Move on to Vincent's selection of countertops and cabinets. Not only will you find the highest quality materials, but Vincent's Lumber offers full service delivery as well. Make your beautiful new kitchen happen. Start with a visit to Vincent's Lumber, South Pike Street in Shinston. Vincent's Lumber, next to east of Chicago Pizza.
Coming to Morgantown this fall to watch the Mountaineers? Make Bridgeport your home base for every Mountaineer game. Just down I-79 from Morgantown, Bridgeport has an abundance of convenient lodging, fabulous local dining, and shopping options. Bridgeport is the perfect spot to make game day a part of a fun and memorable weekend getaway. Learn more about all there is to do at greater-bridgeport.com. That's greater-bridgeport.com.
The Bridgeport Indians on 103.3 WKMZ.
Here we go. The Bridgeport Indians Radio Network is on the air.
Let's go! That's a run from Cam Cole. 25-20, 15-5. See ya. Touchdown. Cam Cole.
Six-time winner of the best high school sports broadcast by the West Virginia Broadcasters Association.
Ready. Firing Phil Reed. Wide open cock grabber touchdown.
Give me some energy.
Bring the energy. Cole this time leaves it up to Lotsky. Lotsky makes the catch at the one. He's into the end zone for the Bridgeport touchdown.
Let's go. Now with the call of tonight's game from the CityNet broadcast suite. CityNet. Go with the experts that know. Here's Brent Kimball, Chris George, and the voice of the Indians, Travis Jones.
All right, ready to go. Game number 8 of the season for the Bridgeport Indians. Number 4 in Class AAA this week. Ready to take on Musselman, who again is in desperation mode. They need a win this week and next week in order to possibly qualify for the playoffs at 5-5. Well, Chris, this offense has been clicking, and a part of that has been consistency, particularly along the offensive line. Bridgeport, every young guy that started in Game 1 has started through Game 8 until tonight. We're going to have a change in the offensive front at right guard tonight for the Indians.
Yeah, it's going to be, believe it or not, it's going to be a guy that we've seen a lot at running back and, of course, linebacker this year, Ryan Hall, a junior. Very athletic, strong kid, compact, perfect built for a guard. He'll start at right guard tonight. He'll be in there. How long? We'll just have to wait and see.
All right, Indians take the field down below. We await Musselman to take the field. Their captains are walking off the field to our left as we're just about ready to go for the opening coin toss and the kickoff here from Wayne Jamison Field on a perfect night for football in North Central West Virginia. Invite you to stay tuned. Opening coin toss. Starting lineups of the kickoff is coming up next. Stay right where you are. Indians football continues on the home of the Indians.
Quality Machine Company is your solution center for custom design, mechanical repair, machining, fabrication, welding, and industrial installation services. Quality Machine is West Virginia's only independent track repair facility. With over 40 years of experience in fabricating and repair, our quality team specializes in custom manufacturing to fit any need. Quality Machine is a proud sponsor of Bridgeport High School and the Indians Radio Network for over 20 years. We're just 3 miles east of exit 124 Jerry Dove Drive. Quality Machine Company. If man-made it, quality can fix it.
If you are a truck owner, operator needing aggregate to haul, J.F. Allen is your place. J.F. Allen proudly serving West Virginia since 1975. With 3 locations in North Central West Virginia, Saltwell, Buckhannon, and Elkins. J.F. Allen has all the limestone products to meet your needs, plus full-service trucking and delivery to your job site. Pressure run in a variety of sizes, limestone dust, shot rock, and all your aggregate needs. Call J.F. Allen at 304-472-8890 or 844-JF-ALLEN.
This broadcast is copyrighted under rights granted to West Virginia Radio Corporation by Bridgeport High School. Any reproduction or rebroadcast of the description or accounts of this game without the express written consent of West Virginia Radio is strictly prohibited. The announcers on this broadcast are selected and approved by BHS. It's game time. Once again, here's Chris George and the voice of the Indians, Travis Jones.
All right, it's coin toss time. Kevin Smith, our white hat tonight. Let's listen in on the coin toss.
Red. We're going to call this coin just a quarter. That's the heads and the tails. It's the heads and the tails. I'm going to flip it. I want you to call it in the air loud enough so Mr. Holbert can hear it. If I drop it, we're going to do it again, okay? Tails. Call the tails. What we have there. It's a heads. You want to toss, okay? All right. Which way do you want to kick? Line up over here. Line up over here with me.
All right, so Musselman has won the toss, and they have deferred their option to the second half. Brent Kimball is down there in the middle of that. Third man of our broadcast team. And Brent, we're talking about pretty deep history despite the geographical challenges between these two teams.
Absolutely. Games that mean something. Very, very big deal here. 88 and 89 playoff games. Semifinal matchups, Bridgeport and Musselman split. Overall, Bridgeport owns the series record 3-1. Hopefully get the 4th one tonight.
All right, hopefully we're ready to go. Bridgeport in all red tonight. Musselman all whites.
One thing to keep in mind, he was a team captain tonight. Jacob Miller was the starting running back for Musselman prior to the opening game of the season, was hurt. He is dressed. He may play tonight. That may make a difference. They're really high on that kid, so we'll have to keep an eye on Jacob Miller if he is in that backfield tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's been dressed the last couple of games but hasn't played. But as you mentioned, out for the coin toss tonight, that doesn't necessarily mean he's green and ready to go. But we'll keep an eye as we move throughout this game, as Musselman will give you a lot to digest offensively, and we'll discuss that when they're on offense. But first, it's going to be the Bridgeport offense out there. Tyler Waddle has it from the official, and Waddell will lay it on the tee at the 40-yard line and get ready to kick it away, as Bridgeport will put 2 return men back deep. And that's going to be Trent Haynes and a new return man back there along with Haynes this week, and that is the sophomore Zach Rohrig.
One other note, Troy Wollaston, starting tight end and defensive end, is out tonight. He is hurt for Musselman.
All right. Waddle has it on the tee, and we are ready to go. Musselman and Bridgeport. Set from Wayne Jamison Field in the 5th overall meeting between the two teams. And he's going to sky kick it, and that's going to be in a hole, taken by Tyler Martin. Ty over the 35, gets to the far side, picks up a block over the 45-50. He rolls down to the Musselman 45-yard line, tackled at the 41. So the Applemen tried to short kick it to avoid the Bridgeport return guys, but how about that? Ty Martin, who's normally back on the returns, instead was in the second wave. He gets the ball and returns it all the way down to the Musselman 41-yard line. Excellent starting field position. We'll call it officially the 42.
Well, we saw Tyler Waddell do a lot of that in pregame warm-ups. That little pooch kick, Bridgeport must have been watching, and they were prepared for it.
All right, here we go. Moving from left to right here. Cam Cole's the tee-back, 7th all-time in school history in rushing coming into tonight. He'll get the carry, tries to break a tackle, cannot. He's going to be ridden down in the backfield as Musselman all over that play. Ray Adams was first to set the edge. He gets up and pats Cam Cole in the head. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he had the running room up inside, and he decided to bounce it, and that was the mistake there, and he was brought down.
All right, so in the backfield, you got Landon Reppert next to Cam Cole. The wing back is Aiden Paulson. The B back is Phil Reed. Right side in, Sparks. Lotsky is the left side. Kamar Summers, Isaiah West, Quinn D'Amato, Ryan Hall, and Tate Jordan. Here's Cam Cole. This time he's outside, 35-30, 25-20. Cole, stop and go move, 15, slung down inside the 10. He's down to the 9-yard line. Went opposite side that time, and it was wide open. Ray Adams had to make the touchdown-saving tackle. Slings him down at the 8. It's going to be 1st and goal, Bridgeport.
And it was that quarterback counter, or a T-back counter, I should say. He faked right, countered left. Big room out there for Cam.
All right, put him down at the 8. 1st and goal, Bridgeport, working towards the Simpson Creek end of the stadium. 11:02 on a stop clock as Cole was slung out of bounds, and Bridgeport trying to jump in front early here on the opening drive in just a few plays. All right, ready to go. Snap back to Cam. Here he comes. Wall of blocking. Cam gets a kick-out block from Reppert. He steps inside the pylon, and he's in for the Bridgeport touchdown. Sealed it beautifully. Takes the Indians 3 plays to march it on the short field, 42 yards, and Cam Cole is in the end zone for the 16th time in 2021. Now that was pretty efficient, I must say.
Yeah, all set up on the Ty Martin kick return.
All right, extra point for Taylor Thomas, the junior, at the post to the right, 35 of 37 on the season. Out of the hold of Anthony Spatafor, and you heard the ball off the foot of Taylor Thomas. The lefty drills it, and the Bridgeport Indians make quick work of their opening drive. 3 plays, 42 yards. Cam Cole in the end zone. Musselman has the ball down 7-0 when you come back.
Looking for a monster of a deal? Hurry into Dan Cava Buick GMC in Clarksburg today for their pre-owned fall savings event. You won't find a better selection of local trade-ins. Dan Cava Buick GMC is stocked full of all makes and models with pre-owned vehicles starting under $10,000. Plus a wide selection of trucks and SUVs just in time for winter. So why shop anywhere else when you can shop the world? Shop Dan Cava Buick GMC in Clarksburg today or online at cavabuickgmc.com.
Bridgeport scores on the opening drive. First kickoff of the night upcoming here with 10:56 to play in quarter number 1. 7-0 Bridgeport on top. on the Cam Cole touchdown run.
Yeah, got to be careful on special teams. They have athletes back there to return, so we need to be key here.
All right, Ray Adams deep to receive, along with Kobe Hazlett. And it's going to be a short kickoff again to the 31-yard line. And there's a kick out block, 35 out to the 40 on that kick return by Braden Miller. So he'll have it to the 42 on Taylor Thomas's kickoff. So good field position also for this Musselman-Appleman offense. Braden Hartman is the quarterback, junior. He's thrown for 607 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We'll also see Nate LaLiberty in the backfield as well at quarterback, the senior, and could see Ray Adams in some Wildcat as well. Start with a shotgun sidecar. Back to pass. Hartman throws it in the hole. It's caught by Adams. Adams dances to the 50, comes near sideline, tackled down at the Bridgeport 45-yard line. So a nice pickup on the play of 14 yards and a first down for Musselman.
And Nathan LaLiberty gets a start at quarterback, and that was what we were thinking about. He was the original starter before the year.
All right, so he's a senior. Hartman's a junior. And LaLiberty has trips out to the right, single receiver to the near side. Lone running back in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. Short drop, short throw, missed. Wide, diving attempt by Martin on the interception. And it falls incomplete. It's going to be second down and 10. Tate Jordan will have to come out for a play as his helmet got knocked off. And Bridgeport will send Isaiah West in D-tackle. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, a little skinny post on the right hash. Just missed time there.
So LaLiberty's numbers, 14, now 15 completions, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Has James Foy in the backfield, sidecar to his left. Twins both ways. LaLiberty takes the snap, and we're going to have a false start. Legal motion going to be called on the first whistle of the game. Kevin Smith, this crew will have it dissected and give us a report on the false start on Musselman.
Kevin Smith, former Virginia Tech Hokie cheerleader back in his college days. Very long tenured official, good white hat.
Didn't turn his mic on. All right, ball back to the 50. Second down and 15 from midfield. Snap, play action. LaLiberty's back, had pressure, throws a deep out. Pass is caught by Adams, and Adams is going to be hit and dropped by Martin at the 38-yard line. We've got a marker in the backfield. That's all the way back at the 46. Go ahead, Brett.
I think they're going to get commercial so much for roughing the pass. We came in, I think it was just a step late. We'll see what the white hat says.
Now they're backing up, so it's going to be a hold.
There it is.
Yep, holding.
Well, there is the arm strength of LaLiberty. They really like this kid in preseason. That's why. That deep out from one hash to the other. You saw his arm there, and have good timing with his receiver, but all for naught as the hold brings it back.
All right, ball all the way back to the 38-yard line. Down over, second down and very long. LaLiberty throws it, and this one he short arms. Intended for the receiver who did a hook slide at the 50-yard line. Ray Adams the target, incomplete, and quickly it goes to third down and 27 for Musselman.
Now here's where you want to keep everything underneath. They have speed over the top. Make them work for the first down, which obviously you want to stop them. So rally up, 2 safeties deep. Here you go.
James Foy will stay in the backfield, but so far we've seen 4 wides. And Foy in the backfield. He's going to line up in a pistol set now. May just run the dive here on 3rd and 37 instead. Back to pass they go. And a wide pass incomplete as the quarterback, LaLiberty, tried to get it out wide along the sideline to Jacoby Haynes and threw it over his head. And Tyler Waddell will have to come on to punt.
I think you see with LaLiberty, Travis, he's more of a drop back passer. They can't do as much formation like they can with Hartman. So you saw the passing game there. Who knows what they're going to do the rest of the way? We'll just have to watch and see.
They hit one nice play there for 14 yards, and the penalties, however, squelched the drive. High snap, Pressure in the kitchen, gets it away. Knuckleballer, angling right side, non-returnable. Rolls inside the 40, will take a slight Appleman bounce and is going to roll to the sideline and be touched at the 38-yard line. So Bridgeport will take over, leading 7-0 with 9:50 remaining here in the opening quarter. Tribe leading 7-0 on a Cam Cole touchdown run.
Yeah, I think in this case, Bridgeport just score as many times as you have the football. Make Musselman a one-dimensional football team. Make them play from behind. That's the key tonight.
And Indians will huddle up from the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Just underway here, second drive of the game. On a 55-degree night.
They're on a 5-3-3 set.
Here's Reppert up the middle and drags a defender over the 40 out to the 43 for 4 on first down. And said defender was 15, Connor Long. So a gain of 4 on first down. Landon Reppert coming off an outstanding game. Had 2 backs over 100 yards last week at Bridgeport against Princeton. Cam Cole and Landon Reppert.
Yeah, Musselman showed a 5-4 look early. Now they went to that 5-3. They're trying to get some secondary help for these long runs, it appears.
From the 43, snap back to Cam Cole. He sweeps around the right side, steps through that blocking and takes it over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Good job there by Landon Reppert. He blocked Logan Shelton about 5 yards towards the sideline. Cam Cole turns that into about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
And that's one aspect of Reppert's game that goes unnoticed is his blocking. He is an excellent blocker. He really is, especially on those runs to the edge from Cam Cole.
All right, scrimmaging out at the 46-yard line of Bridgeport on 3rd and 3. Reppert right up the middle, and there he goes. First down, crosses midfield, fights his way to the Musselman 49-yard line. So came right back to the F-back, Landon Reppert, who came in at 566 yards and 6 touchdowns on the season. And he converts the 3rd down and medium.
Well, if they're going to play 5 guys down, 3 backers, 3 safeties, Reppert may have himself a day. Or anyone who runs in between the tackles. Good run there for Reppert for the first down.
Yeah, they're trying to protect the outside, but so far they haven't had minimal success. Cam Cole's busted one long run, one to the outside, long one. Here's a handoff inside to Paulson, and Paulson takes a hit, then gets double teamed and dropped at the 46-yard line. Musselman says the ball came out, but Kevin Smith, the official behind the play, says he was down. So Aiden will chalk up about 3.5 yards on his first carry of the game. Paulson had a touchdown and 2 interceptions last week in the win against Princeton.
That time they went back to the 5-4s, and the safety came down in the box. Good job blocking on that side there for Paulson to get his 3 yards.
All right, ball from the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Indians 7-0 lead. Reppert again up the middle. 45-40. Reppert fights 35-30. Drags 3 defenders down to the 30-yard line. Braden Hartman among others. Well, pay your ticket if you want to take a ride, and that's exactly what 3 Applemen did all the way down to the 30. Great run that time from the senior Landon Reppert.
Yeah, those linebackers are about 8 yards off the line, and he just went right through 2 of them. Pushed them back. I like it.
1st and 10, ball to the 30-yard line as the Indians march that football towards the red zone. Going to do a check with me. Tyler Ferris changing the play at the line with 7 on the huddle clock. And here comes Reppert again up the middle. He puts his shoulder pad right into the sternum of Logan Shelton. And he looked like a bucking bronco. Shelton came up on him and kind of got lifted off his feet backwards as he takes him down to the 23-yard line for a gain of 7.
And Hartman tried to assist on that. He just kind of got on top of him and rode with him.
That's a 7 for Reppert. And the Indians, with 6:25 remaining in the opening quarter, have taken the football down to the Appleman 23. Snap back. Here's Cole. There's the pass. He lays it up into the corner. It's caught by Paulson in the corner of the end zone, and they say he didn't get a foot in. Wow. Boy, Brent Kimball had a good look at that one, Brent.
Unless they changed the rule in high school that only allow 1 foot in, it looked good to me.
That's what I thought, too. It looked like he dragged a foot, but the official must have ruled that the first one came out of bounds. Tough call there, and that was a great pass there by Cole just to lead him right into the corner where only Paulson could catch the ball, or in the case of the Stripes, not catch it. 3rd and 3. Snap back to Reppert. Reppert runs it off the left side, gets it down to the 20. He's going to be near the first down.
Yeah, low snap kind of disrupt the timing of that, but he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that was that same type of run that we saw in the Princeton game where it looked like they were running speed option with he and Cole being the trailer, but of course we know that's not the case, but landed immediately, went wide, takes the ball just inside the 20, and that was a half yard, good enough for a first down.
Although I wouldn't mind seeing an option pitch from Reppert.
That would be, yeah. You and I, but nobody, not Tyler. That's right. For sure.
That's right.
All right, from the 20, 5:39, opening quarter, Bridgeport 7-0. Reppert this time right between the tackles, and Ray Adams wrapped his arms around him and contacted him at the line of scrimmage, and Reppert takes him forward for a yard down to the 19-yard line, but that's a gain of just 1 on the play.
And you can see what Tyler Ferris is doing, the way they've got their defense. He keeps pounding them up inside, and sooner or later you're going to see one go to the outside. Maybe now. We'll find out. That pass, by the way, was wide open. The only thing that was really defensive was A, the official, and B, the inline near side.
All right, 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 18-yard line. Back to Paulson. Lead blocking is there. Paulson shoulder down, runs hard inside the 10, and he wiggles his way down to the 8-yard line. That'll be a 1st and goal, Bridgeport.
Really followed his blockers well that time on that wing back counter to the far side left. And excellent run there for Paulson.
It was. Yeah, saw Kamar Summers there out leading the way, right in the hole, and a great job by Paulson to follow that big body through there and take the ball down for a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. 4:33, clock moving, opening quarter. They need some control, leading 7-0. Cole again, sweeping right side. Cole inside a would-be tackler, then takes a massive shot as he spins and is down at the 7-yard line. And, oh no, we got an injured Tate Jordan. Your best offensive lineman is down and holding his right knee. Jack Spatafor comes out to check on him. Didn't see what happened, was watching Cam Cole, and Cole spun and got hit high on that spin as he was going to the ground, but that happened right in front of Brent.
It did, and it just looked like Tate came down awkward on that right knee. Of course, Dr. Spatafor is working on that leg right now, just making sure everything's okay.
All right, 4:12 to play. They've got him on his back, and we'll take a break. 7-0 Bridgeport on top, driving for more. But right now, all concerns with one of your senior leaders, Tate Jordan. We're back after this. Indians football continues on the home of the Indians.
Why settle for the rest when you can have the best? Mia Margarita Coal-Fired Pizzeria. Voted best pizza in West Virginia by TripAdvisor and USA Today. An award-winning pizza starts with the basics. The best local ingredients, the finest Italian imports, and of course, the coal-fired oven. It all comes together to create West Virginia's finest pizza. To go with your coal-fired pizza, unique pasta dishes, a large craft beer selection, cocktails, and much more. Online ordering at miamargarita.com. Mia Margarita.
When it comes to estate planning and elder law, you want an experienced law firm on your team. Attorneys Bob Greer and Jonathan Fisher of Greer Law Offices has over 25 years in estate planning and elder law, and they want to make sure you're ready to enjoy life when you retire. If you want comfort that your assets will be there to support your spouse and children in the future, then put the law on your side with Greer Law Offices, located on Philadelphia Avenue in Bridgeport. More info, call 304-842-8090. That's 304-842-8090.
Hi, this is Brad Ford. If you're a Bridgeport football fan, you remember this.
Hurry, Bates throws it in the end zone. They go for 2. They win 29-28.
It still gives you chills, doesn't it? In our community, high school football, church, and volunteers bring us together and make us proud. It's energy, opportunity, family, and yes, football. That's what we love about living in Bridgeport.
Brad and Carol Ford and staff are honored to serve you at the Ford Funeral Home on Main Street in Bridgeport.
Well, great news. Tay Jordan able to get up, walk off under his own power. We'll check on him here momentarily. Second down, goal to go. Here comes Paulson from the wing, and he's tackled inside the 5 down at the 4-yard line. Good open field tackle there by Chris Berry.
Well, they fooled me. I was watching Rappert.
Paulson kept it on the wing play from right to left.
Some good news there on Tate Jordan. Tate's asking to go back in, so he feels good. Of course, Dr. Spatterford will make the recommendation.
All right, ball to 3. 3rd and goal. Back to Paulson. Same play, different result. This time he's into the end zone for the Bridgeport touchdown. So the Indians run that wing around, back-to-back plays, and full Musselman the second time as Aiden Paulson scores his second touchdown in as many weeks.
Great drive by Bridgeport. Took some time off the clock, worked it down the field, and punched it in for 6.
That extra point upcoming at the post. To the right for Taylor Thomas. Try to give Bridgeport a 14-0 lead with 3:23 to play. Snap back, hold down, a little pressure off the edge, but the kick is good for Taylor Thomas as he splits the pipes, and Bridgeport builds the lead to 14-0. Musselman looking for a drive when we come back.
As the fall season starts to kick in, it's time to shop Harry Green 7 Acres, your all-wheel drive 4x4 pre-owned headquarters. Now through Halloween, Harry Green is offering frightening low deals and the best prices in the state on hundreds of pre-owned trucks and SUVs. Plus, Harry Green is buying vehicles, so stop by for an instant cash offer. For a complete list of inventory, shop online 24/7 Acres at harrygreen.com. And don't forget about free car washes for life.
Indians lead 14-0. 3:23 remaining in the opening quarter of action in this game. Welcome back. Ready to kick off to Musselman for the second time. Just to note, they did take Tate Jordan into the locker room for further evaluation. We'll keep you posted on that. All right, here comes the kickoff from Cam Rubenstein. We'll have it teed up at the 40-yard line. And set to kick it away. Adams deep to receive along with Hazlett. That's going to go far side to Hazlett. Makes the catch on the run at the 17-yard line over the 20-25. Meets resistance. Dropped at the 32 by Trent Haynes. And tackled on the play by Derek Starkey.
One quick score. Preston 9. Buchanan Upshur nothing first quarter. How about that?
All right. Bears watching. That would, of course, have no bearing, because you're going to get a bonus point either way. All right, Musselman back to work. They were Air Musselman in that opening drive.
And Hartman now in a quarterback.
Yes, he is. Going to take the snap, going to run some speed option, and he's going to be sawed in half. Bill Reed and Reppert got him at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard, and that is it for Braden Hartman.
Also in there at tailback now is Jacob Miller, so we're seeing him out there. We thought he would play, and he's out there now.
No game, second down and 10. 14-0 Bridgeport, 2:55 remaining in the opening quarter.
With Hartman in there, you'll see a ton of different formations because he can run with the football as he tried right there.
Pistol set. Miller behind him, double wing to the right. Going to just hand it to him. Miller runs right into the defender. That's Ryan Hall and Kamar Summers, and they'll spin him down maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, good tackle by Ryan Hall. Did an excellent job out there scraping off the lineman and bringing him down.
Actually, no gain. 3rd and 10. Tough start here for Brian Thomas's ball club. They look to the sideline, get the play call. Hartman. Shotgun sidecar to the left. Motions, little pitch. Trying to get around the corner, Landon Ruppert and Paulson. Great tackle by Paulson on a high tackle at the 33-yard line on that pitch to James Foy, their normal running back. So it's going to be a gain of a couple, bring up 4th down and long.
Now there's where we see Foy and Hazlett and guys like that in multiple position. They brought him in motion, little push pass there, and it goes for a gain of 1. That's it.
1 yard, and Musselman stumped offensively so far here by this Bridgeport defense that has been spectacular all season, surrendering just 12 points per game. Tyler Waddell is on to punt, standing back at the 20-yard line.
Got close last time and blocking one.
Yeah, brought some pressure, and we're going to have a flag down. False start going to be called on Musselman.
I think it's on Hazlett. Here's the wing near side. Or not Hazlett, my apologies.
3rd penalty on Musselman.
It's on Miller.
Ball back to the 27, and they'll try it again here on 4th down and 14. Ty Martin is the single safety back. Tate Jordan back on the sideline. Here comes pressure. Boy, probably could have gotten to that one. Kind of pulled up, and it's going to be another non-returnable kick. It's going to roll inside the 35, take a nice roll down to the 30-yard line, and that's where it will be down, and Bridgeport will go back to work with 104 remaining here in the opening quarter. So Tate Jordan back out, running along the sideline, was given his helmet back, so he's been cleared to return.
That's always good when they give you your helmet, right? When they take that from you, you know you're in trouble to get back in the game.
And he's going back in now.
He's like, give me that helmet, I'm going in.
So ball at the 31st and 10, Bridgeport.
A good job by Ryan Jones filling in for him while he was out. Young sophomore playing good football on the line this year.
Right, Indians 70 yards away. 2 for 2 so far on touchdown drives in this game. 1st and 10 from the Tribe 30-yard line, leading 14-0. Back to Ruppert up the middle, and Ruppert works his way to the 35, gets held up, and a couple of free shots on him provided by Jacob Miller, and Connor Long gets him off his feet after a gain of 5. And 2nd down and 5 from the 35-yard line, and a quick moving opening quarter controlled by the home team.
Interesting, we're seeing Miller play both ways here tonight. And he hasn't played since the first game of the season.
He was out there on defense to start the game, but then we saw him on offense on their second series. Second down and 5. Motion from Paulson. Hand off to Ruppert behind it. He breaks free, and there he goes. Crosses midfield. He's loose to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown for Landon Ruppert. Takes it 65 yards for the Indians score, and he left a pair of Applemen in his wake. Missed tackles and a big run from Landon.
Well, they wondered how physical Musselman was. That was pretty poor tackling. He split those two guys, and the safeties were nowhere near. Touchdown, Ruppert.
Indians score again with 12 seconds remaining in the opening quarter as Landon Ruppert takes that long touchdown run. 65 for Ruppert, and that's his career long.
Sure is.
Post to the right, Taylor Thomas. High snap. Great job by Anthony Spatafor, the holder. He had to come all the way off his knee, stand up to catch that ball, and then he knelt down and got it down and didn't throw the timing off. Excellent job by Anthony Spatafor. Taylor Thomas hits the extra point. The Indians, even when they make minor mistakes, getting them right. 21-0, Bridgeport on top. Back after this on the home of the Indians.
You don't have to settle for dreaming about a new kitchen. You have a partner in Shinston who will work with you to make it happen. Vincent's Lumber. Start with new flooring, luxury vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Move on to Vincent's selection of countertops and cabinets. Not only will you find the highest quality materials, but Vincent's Lumber offers full service delivery as well. Make your beautiful new kitchen happen. Start with a visit to Vincent's Lumber, South Pike Street in Shinston. Vincent's Lumber, next to East of Chicago Pizza.
Now, so far, Bridgeport making quick work here of Musselman, leading this game 21-0.
Quick score, AAA, number 1, Martinsburg 7, number 8, Spring Valley 7. Keep an eye on that one. That's an important game there.
Yeah, it is. That's interesting down there in Spring Valley.
Or Spring Valley beat them last year.
That's right. All right, kickoff again from Rubenstein on the run up. Cam's going to angle it near sideline. Ray Adams will catch it right at the sideline at the 12. He's hemmed in. 15. Jitterbugs by Trent Haynes and is tripped up on a low tackle. Good job by Derek Starkey to get him off his feet at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good tackle there by Starkey. Good job. Bridgeport tackling well all year on special teams. I like it.
All right, 1st and 10. Musselman finds some offense here. So far, they have been stumped outside of one completion for 14 yards.
And the question is, who is at quarterback this series?
La Liberty's back out there at quarterback. They'll go back to Foy, so they'll go back to their passing look now, down 14-0. Try to pass series, they've tried a run series, and now they're back to the more throw game. La Liberty takes the snap, quick throw right down the line, wide receiver screen, and the Indians all over it at the 25-yard line. Great job crashing in was Charlie Brazier to tackle down Logan Shelton, so holds it to a short gain as Bridgeport will head to the second quarter of play here at Wayne Jamison Field with a 21-0 lead. Indians football continues after this timeout.
Looking for a dependable contractor? Well, look no further than BCR Contracting. Whether you need a new deck, roof, bathroom, or want to build a new custom home, BCR Contracting does it all. And now they do excavation, site prep, and retaining walls. BCR Contracting provides quality custom builds at an affordable price. Free estimates. Check out their work on Facebook or call Brian at 641-2848. Quality, reliable, and affordable contracting is what they pride themselves on. BCR Contracting.
Let's just do it, okay?
Coming up at halftime, scores, stats, and more on the Quality Machine Indians at the half.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Chad Reppert is your go-to agent in Bridgeport for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Chad Reppert has you covered. Call 304-381-3276 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individuals' premiums will vary by customers. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
All right, start of the second quarter on 2nd down and 6. La Liberty throws it to Ray Adams, and the pass was broken up by Derek Starkey.
A little in route. Starkey was able to hit him low and dislodge him from the football.
All right, 3rd down and 6. Musselman 0 for on 3rd down conversions tonight. 11:53 remaining here in the second quarter. Just underway in the second stanza. Bridgeport on top, 21-0. La Liberty takes the snap, throws a quick out. Adams makes the catch this time and is hit in the bench area by Ty Martin. Catch at the 32-yard line. Will move the sticks.
Yeah, tight formation into the boundary. Ran a little out route, and timing was there for the first down to Adams.
All right, ball to the 33, second first down for Musselman in this game. On La Liberty's completion to Ray Adams. 1st and 10 from the 33. Snap back, La Liberty. Quick throw again, dropped. Little out route to Logan Shelton, and he forgot one thing, and that was the football at the 38-yard line as Derek Starkey was approaching.
Yeah, I'm impressed here with the timing. There's been a couple drops, but considering La Liberty hasn't played really a lot this year, the timing's pretty good out there with him and his receivers.
Yeah, again, only had 24 attempts coming in here in game number 9 of the season. 2nd down and 10 with the clock stopped. Got Foy in the backfield, but so far when La Liberty's been in there, Foy's been nothing more than a guy that's picking up the rush. Play action. La Liberty throws over the middle, and good job by Starkey. Broke on the ball. We get a pair of penalty markers come in. Well, that was a tough call at the 40-yard line. Going to call pass interference and say that Starkey got there early, but that looked like a bang-bang play.
I think it was more
probably on Saturday you don't get that called.
Yeah, more of an anticipation there, I think. And you had La Liberty throwing off his back foot. Good pressure up the middle into his face. You can see he doesn't like to move well, so if you can get a little bit more pressure on him, his mechanics will falter a little bit like they did there.
15-yard penalty, ball out to the 48-yard line. Ball marked in the near side hash.
Watch out. They may take a shot here top the field.
Trips to the right. Yeah, they got a lot of field to work there with Adams one-on-one with Derek Starkey, and the safety is shaded Paulson to our side. So he would not be a factor in that play. Back to pass La Liberty, and he's going to throw it, chuck it underneath to Adams, makes the catch at the 43 of Bridgeport, right in front of Derek Starkey.
And that time they used the cushion to their advantage. Starkey playing off. He just simply ran a little hook underneath the coverage. Came in low. He was able to make the catch. Second down.
Yeah, the Indians not a big blitzing team. Typically only bring 4, but you may bring a little heat here eventually to try to break up the timing here, this offense. And we're going to get a neutral zone infraction on Kamar Summers that's going to give Musselman a 5-yard penalty and a first down. So this has been a penalty-aided drive thus far for Musselman.
That's good. We're seeing this passing attack. Something we'll see going forward in the future once we get into the playoffs. La Liberty's got himself a good arm. Good skill set at receivers. A little better athletes this week on the outside than last week.
Ball at the 38, first and 10. Down 21-0. La Liberty throws underneath again. Cushion, and the pass is hauled in. And rallying was Derek Starkey and Ryan Hall over to make the tackle. Again on Ray Adams to the 34-yard line. Gain of 6, second down and 4. 10:30, clock rolling, second quarter. Bridgeport 21, Musselman nothing. The Indians had a pair of interceptions last week. Actually, 3 interceptions last week. Adams has it again, and he wheels by 2 defenders, and Paulson and Ruppert come over to take him down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, this is similar to what the air raid offense you see in college. They're just using the coverage to their advantage. It's called pitch and catch. They see what the defense does. They throw it to Green. Green is the open spot.
Right now, it's all to the left to Ray Adams working on Derek Starkey. Trips to the right, flanker to the left, and that's Adams. Now they're on the far side hash, so Adams is into the boundary. The trips to the wide side, right. Play clock at 7. And he dropped the ball. They're going to call it an incompletion. La Liberty looked for Adams again. He threw a pump fake, and he brought his arm all the way down, and it slipped out. And again on Sunday, that probably is reviewable and most likely is a fumble because he was pulling the ball back towards his body. But it's not Sunday, it's Friday, and it's an incompletion. Second down, 10. That busts up La Liberty's completion streak here on this drive. Back to pass. Here comes a push. He stands in the pocket. He throws it wide. Pass is caught over the top of the head of Charlie Brazier. Paulson makes the tackle as it's pulled in down at the 12-yard line, caught by Jacoby Haynes.
Yeah, deep out route near side. Haynes again to the open spot of the coverage.
Charlie was in the alleyway of the flight of that ball, but it just sailed a little bit over his head as he leapt to try to intercept it or knock it down. So Musselman knocking on the door here on their best drive of the game. It was 9:23 to play until halftime, trailing 21-0. Twins out to the right, Jacoby and Shelton. Take the snap. They swing it to Foy. Foy gets by Phil Reed at the 5, runs it in for the touchdown. So Phil had a crack at him in the backfield, diagnosed it perfectly, but Foy spun by him and takes that swing pass in for the Musselman touchdown with 9:03 to play until halftime. Appleman on the board, 21-6.
There we brought blitz for the first time, and he simply dumped it to the flat. We had one guy there, and Phil unable to bring down Foy. He goes in for the touchdown.
Waddell, post to the right. Good kicker. Watched him in warm-ups. And the holder is Hartman. High snap. Hartman gets it down. No, he's going to get up. His knee was on the ground, so that's going to be a failed 2-point conversion attempt. So Hartman, I'm not sure why he did that. They snapped it back. Hartman got the ball with his knee on the ground and then stood up and tried to throw it. but a good job by the officials to see that, his knee was on the ground when he took the ball.
So guys, what happened down here, when he was trying to set it, he lost the grip on it, and that's what caused him to try to stand up. But his knee was down, that's why the player's blown dead.
All right, very good. Sideline Reports brought to you by your local State Farm insurance agent, Chad Reppert. 21-6, 9:03 remaining here in the second quarter. Well, no harm done. You just got to get back to work here. Musselman's not even come close to stopping your offense so far.
You see why Nathan LaLiberty was the starting quarterback before the season started. Kid's got an arm. He's got some good skill receivers to throw to. They're just using the coverage to their advantage. They're just running the open spot, running the green. The timing is there. It's been pitch and catch. Bridgeport will adjust as this game moves on.
Yeah, you'll make that offense drive 70 yards every time because it's a timing offense. A lot of things can go wrong. You were near an interception with Charlie Brazier.
And I think you just hit the nail on the head. Get the ball back, do what you do best, score, and take time off the clock.
All right, Haynes back deep to receive, along with Roard.
Careful here. Maybe some trickery here. They feel like they may have something. They may try something here to get the ball back. You never know.
Rodell on the run up, and he's going to kick it away. Haynes will backpedal, make the catch at the 7-yard line, over the 10, far side 15, 20, 25, and I think he's hit and stopped shy of the 25, about 24-yard line. So the Indians will go to work. 1st and 10 here with 8:57 remaining until halftime. Tribe leading 21-6 as Cam Cole will trot back out.
Yeah, see what they do defensively, because right now Landon Reppert's getting work in between the tackles. They can't bring him down. 104 yards on 8 carries so far in his first half.
And officially 24-yard lines where that return ended. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball marked on the far side hash. Motion from Paulson. And they'll hand it to him. Coming around the corner, he comes over the 25, out to the 30, breaks a tackle, 35, 40, 45, nice stiff arm. And the recipient of that stiff arm hangs onto his shirt collar, Jacob Miller. And will pull him down, but not until Paulson gets it all the way down to the Musselman 44-yard line.
30 yards for Paulson.
Well, that was a great run. It was excellent ball handling by Cole to execute the fake in the backfield, and then Paulson, here it came, just steamrolling around the corner.
That's the second time they've used that where the wingback comes in motion. Last time Reppert took it, that time they got it to Paulson.
44-yard line, 1st and 10. Bridgeport on top, 21-6. Same motion. This time Cole goes back to throw. He cranks and fires over the middle, and the pass is broken up by Lotsky because that was going to be an interception. Cole didn't have enough time to get his feet set as Musselman got pressure in the backfield on that pass attempt. It was Chris Berry in there on Cole, hitting as he threw. Jacob Miller was in position for the interception, and a good job there by Nate Lotsky to break that pass up. 2nd down 10.
They brought a run blitz, which they were thinking and try to stop the run, and then was able to get back in there on Cole. Great job, Nathan Lotsky, to save the pick.
Yeah, that's the problem when you try to do play action in this offense. It takes a while. By this point in the game, they are run blitzing. 2nd down and 10. Reppert runs it. They don't have an answer for him right now. He drags a defender inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, and that defender was Chris Berry, who was wrapped around his trunk, and Reppert still went north for 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 in 4-down territory here at the 8-minute mark to play until halftime. 21-6 Indians.
Yeah, Reppert just running hard. They don't want to meet him head on in the hole and bring him down, do they? They like to ride his coattails.
Well, it doesn't. It takes more than one white jersey to get him to the ground. 3rd down and 4. Cole, hesitation run. Now he gets the outside. There's the speed. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Cole to the 5. Cole to the end zone. He's in for the Bridgeport touchdown. 38-yard run for Cam Cole. He got to the perimeter. He kicked on the afterburners, and it was see you later. Big answering touchdown for the Bridgeport Indians.
And that's what that does. You keep hammering up inside with Reppert. Sooner or later, Cole to the outside. Good job from the T-back on the sweep right. Touchdown.
All right, Indians 4 touchdowns and 4 drives in this game. And the lefty is on for the extra point. Taylor Thomas. Spatafor this time can stay knelt on a good snap back from Nate Lotsky, and the hold is good. The kick is good. It all works. And the Bridgeport Indians build their lead back to 20-plus points. It's now a large lead at 28-6. Bridgeport on top. Indians football continues after this timeout from Wayne Jamison Field on the home of the Indians.
Are you craving pizza for dinner? If you answered yes to this, then here's the deal. Head down to east of Chicago Pizza in Shinston next to Vincent Lumber. This isn't your average pizza. This is a deep dish pizza loaded with toppings, mouth-watering toppings, wings, subs, salads for those family members that for some reason don't want pizza. Come on, man, is that even American? Delivering in the Shinston and Lumberport areas. Now offering online ordering at eastofchicago.com or call them at 304-592-2550.
Cam Cole, the offense, they squelch any potential Musselman uprising there on their touchdown drive. Answer right back to make it 28-6 with 7:33 remaining until halftime. Chris, what's going on in the Mohawk Bowl? Got anything going in there? Mohawk Bowl? You got anything on the Mohawk Bowl?
Okay, let me check here. Mohawk Bowl, 13-0 University in the first quarter. Still 7-7 Martinsburg and Spring Valley. And Parkersburg South up in William Park in the first quarter, 7-0. More scores in a smidgen.
All right. Going to go kickoff again here. It's Taylor Thomas going to kick off this time, the lefty. And he will boot it end over end. Center of the field, taken by Adams at the 19-yard line. 25-30, look out, 35. And a great job by Taylor Thomas. The kicker makes the tackle on Adams, and he's shaken up at the 40-yard line as Adams.
Taylor Thomas can play defense.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen that before. He made the touchdown-saving tackle there.
And he's a kicker in name only.
A couple more scores here of intriguing nature. Frankfurt 12, North Marion 7, second quarter. RCB 14, Liberty nothing in the second period.
Ball at the 41. And a lot of Liberty goes back to work here with 7:25 and all three timeouts. Down 28-6. La Liberty takes a snap, looks left, throws left. Adams makes the catch, sidesteps a defender, runs it inside the 45 and out at the 43-yard line. Scratch that. They went to Logan Shelton that time. And the Indians, if you're going to play soft coverage, you got to come up and make a tackle. And did not. And Derek Starkey, who was victimized there, will check out. Cam Cole will come in at corner, far sideline. First and 10, ball at the 42-yard line. Bridgeport. La Liberty takes the snap, throws it over the middle, and nearly intercepted by Cam Cole. They went right back to Sheldon, but this one was thrown more inside, and Cole had inside position, so La Liberty living dangerously on that throw at second down 10.
Yeah, that time he did not read his progressions well. He thought he had some open space there, bad read, but had a chance to get the pick, did not. Second down.
Yeah, I mean, eventually he's going to have to look for a slot receiver or an inside receiver because he's throwing it wide every time. Bridgeport's eventually going to jump it. Second down and 10. La Liberty takes the snap, looks right, and throws it down the center of the field. That is a ball that's broken up by Aiden Paulson. He had a beat on that one, right down the middle of the field. And honestly, if that was thrown better to Jacob Miller, it was probably intercepted, but it was too high for both of them. It's third down and 10.
Too much air under that little go route down the left hash. You wanted something in the slots, you got it there.
Musselman probably in two-down territory here because they're down 28-6 and they've shown no ability to stop Bridgeport's offense. La Liberty takes the snap, stands, dumps it. Foy makes the catch in the flat. He'll put a shoulder down. The Indians will wrestle him out of bounds. Cam Cole shoulders him out at the 38-yard line. So that is going to be a gain on the play of about 5. Yeah, about 5. 4th and 5 it sets up. Trips out to the right, single receiver to the left. 4th and 5 with the pistol, and they fall started.
Left tackle, I think. Let's see.
I saw the receiver go too.
Okay.
Either way, it's going to be 4th and 10.
That's a huge penalty. Think about that. It was 4th and 5, now makes it 4th and 10.
Absolutely. So back to the original line of scrimmage, 42-yard line.
You tighten up a little bit here on the coverage. He's giving him about 10 yards, so maybe we'll see how we play this.
Trips to the right, flanker to the left on 4th and 10 from the 42. Snap back, and here comes pressure. Kamar Summers had a lot of liberty. He throws it up for grabs. It's caught center of the field, and it is going to be near the lead stick. What a disastrous play there. Kamar Summers nearly got to the quarterback as he was slinging him to the ground. He just threw a desperation heave to Jacob Miller in the center of the field, and he'll take the ball down to the 32-yard line as Kamar Summers comes limping out. They've not signaled it a first down yet. Now they have. It's first down, Musselman. Timeout going to be taken. All right, so the Indians will take a defensive timeout here with 6:41 remaining as they give up a 4th and 10 on really just a busted play for Musselman. Bridgeport High School would like to thank Muriel's Italian Restaurant in Fairmouth for sponsoring the Press Box VIP room tonight. Muriel's offering the finest Italian cuisine in West Virginia for more than 50 years. Thank you, Muriel's.
We just kind of lost Jacob Miller there in the middle of the field. And a guy that was underneath him, couldn't tell who it was, tried to jump up and deflect the ball, went over his hands, into Miller's hands. Brent.
Yeah, it was Phil Reed that was in position there. The bigger issue, though, Kamar Summers was dinged up on the play. He's currently on the sideline as well. Waiting on a report for him from there.
It looked like a knee for Kamar Summers. Just kind of getting twisted there, trying to sling the quarterback to the ground. La Liberty throws a deep out again, and the Indians will come over to make the tackle. Cam Cole tackles Ray Adams, and he's slow to get up again. Eventually does off the turf. That's a short 3-yard gain. So 6:22 to play. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the far side. That's Adams. La Liberty takes the snap, throws again, receiver screen. It is caught, and diving to the 25-yard line. Ball came loose, but clearly down was Logan Shelton at the 25. So that leaves it about 3 shy. 3rd down.
11 yards now passing for La Liberty in this first half.
3rd and 3. La Liberty does a dummy count.
They may run this out of the pistol. They have not shown that yet.
Yeah, why not? You're going to go for it on 4th down. They motion the back out of the pistol now to the sidecar left. That's Foy. 3rd and 3. Not going to throw it. La Liberty swings it out to Foy, makes the catch in the flat, stop and go move, gets by the linebacker Reppert, takes it inside the 15, and he's down to a first down at the 12-yard line. Well, you're getting tonight, Chris, what you thought you were going to get last week in terms of the spread, quick game. And as you mentioned, I thought made a great point. You're seeing a better level of athlete here.
Very good point. Better athletes in space.
All right, now Kamar Summers goes into the locker room. La Liberty throws it underneath. Pass caught. Cam Cole drives Shelton about 5 yards and plants him along the sideline. Great job there by Cam Cole. And that's what you got to do. Make those receivers think twice the next time they catch those underneath routes when they know that the boom's coming. Ball at the 7. That's a gain of 5. Clock at 4:35 until halftime. Bridgeport leads 28-6. Twins both ways. Here comes a blitz. La Liberty floats it into the corner of the end zone, and Adams runs under it, makes the catch for the touchdown.
That's just a great execution there. Adams with the touchdown. Good thrown pass. Everything was hit.
That's a Musselman scores their second touchdown through the air as La Liberty was excellent on that drive. Converted a 4th and 10 with Kamar Summers draped on him. And that time the Indians brought the edge blitz with Landon Reppert, and Reppert got into his face as he threw that high looping pass. But Ty Martin unable to make a play on the ball. Tyler Waddle Post to the right. Waddell's kick is up. It is good. 4:22 to play. Musselman cuts the lead to 15. It's 28-13. Bridgeport on top. Indians football continues after this timeout on the home of the Indians.
Coming to Morgantown this fall to watch the Mountaineers? Make Bridgeport your home base for every Mountaineer game. Just down I-79 from Morgantown, Bridgeport has an abundance of convenient lodging, fabulous local dining, and shopping options. Bridgeport is the perfect spot to make game day a part of a fun and memorable weekend getaway. Learn more about all there is to do at greater-bridgeport.com. That's greater-bridgeport.com.
Coming up at halftime, Quality Machine Indians at the half. Chris will take you through the full SSAC high school football scoreboard. Bridgeport will have 3 timeouts, 4:22 in which to work here in the second quarter. And they've seen the lead whittled to 15.
Yeah, just keep doing what we do best on offense, score. That's what we're going to have to do. Leading 28-13. See if we can get a good return here.
Waddell to kick off. Got Rourke back there along with Trent Haynes again. Ready to return this offering from Waddell, and he's on the run-up. Boots it end over end, and again to Haynes. Back at the 7-yard line. Makes the catch over the 10, 15. Out to the 20, to the 25. There he goes over the 30. 35 to the 40. Kicker to beat. Gets by him at the 45, and is working along the sideline. Stays in bounds inside the 40. Finally tripped up inside the 15. They'll put him down at the 14-yard line. A great kickoff return by the senior Trent Haynes. And Haynes nearly housed that one. Bridgeport will have it 1st and 10. Ball at the Musselman 13-yard line.
Well, there's the speed from the senior Trent Haynes. Good to see that for the young man. Great return. Beautiful.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. So no Kamar Summers, so Bo Ford will come in. And the offensive line to replace him. 1st and 10, ball to 13. Snap to Cam Cole, kick out block. Cole steps inside a would-be defender, then gets slammed down at the 3-yard line, spun down. Actually put him down at the 4 on a hard tackle, but Cam pops up. He's okay. Actually, the guy that slung him is slow to get up. That's Colby Hazlett. It's gain of 9, 2nd down on a yard.
How about the educated feet of Cam Cole? A little juke here, a little juke there, and got himself inside the 5. Nice.
That's 2nd down on a yard. Indians can get the 1st down at the 3. So we got a little patchwork offensive line right now. A lot of the same guys with just one guy out of position. Here's Reppert up the middle, goal line, touchdown. Second touchdown of the night for senior Landon Reppert. And this Bridgeport offense is a sight to behold. 3:21 to play. The long kickoff return from Trent Haynes sets you up. 2 plays later, Indians are in the end zone again. An extra point from Taylor Thomas. Snap back. And Spatafor holds it. Taylor Thomas kicks it. That kick is up, and that kick is good. The Bridgeport Indians have scored again. 35 points. Still 3:21 to play until halftime. 35-13. Bridgeport.
If you are a truck owner, operator needing aggregate to haul, J.F. Allen is your place. J.F. Allen proudly serving West Virginia since 1975. With 3 locations in north central West Virginia, Saltwell, Buckhannon, and Elkins. J.F. Allen has all the limestone products to meet your needs, plus full service trucking and delivery to your job site. Pressure run in a variety of sizes, limestone dust, shot rock, and all your aggregate needs. Call J.F. Allen at 304-472-8890 or 844-JF Allen.
3:21 remaining until halftime. Good news is you scored. But the bad news is you left Musselman with 3 minutes, 21 seconds and 3 timeouts.
One updated score. Martinsburg has the lead now, 14-7, second quarter.
Kickoff coming up. This time it's Cam Rubenstein.
We're due for a turnover. Let's see if we can get one here.
Boots it end over end. Great kick all the way back to the 4-yard line. Hazlett on the return, 15-20, and he gets through, stumbling. The tackle attempt from Derek Starkey, and Starkey got enough of him that tripped him up as he stumbles out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Watched Kamar Summers walk into the locker room with athletic trainer Jack Spatafor, and reading the body language, I don't think it's good news.
He had a knee injury last year. Not sure if it's the same one.
Yeah, had an ACL tear in the Parkersburg scrimmage last year. All right, defense trying to get a stop here. Bridgeport shut Musselman out on their first 2 drives, but their last 2 with this passing attack have looked good. La Liberty throws it out wide once again, and the Indians all over that. La Liberty on that completion to Logan Shelton, and the Indians rally 4 guys to the ball at the 32-yard line. And Shelton sees that long pass out, held to a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, good defense there to defeat the blocks and bringing him down.
All right, Musselman's going to go hurry here. Up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down 8.
I think they're going to go deep here sooner or later. Look out top of the field, 3-by-1 set. Snap back.
La Liberty checks it down, taken by Foy, and Foy will be knocked down at the 37-yard line by Landon Reppert. Short of the lead sticks, the clock will continue to roll with 2:27 remaining. And Musselman has all 3 timeouts. 3rd down and 3. Line to gains the 40.
3rd down.
Indians bring pressure. Incomplete. Great job. Far sideline pass. Derek Starkey knocks it away on the catch attempt by Ray Adams. 4th and 3. And Musselman with 2:07 to play. We're going to keep the offense out there.
Campbell here. Let's go deep.
And La Liberty in a pistol set with Foy behind him on 4th down and 3. Snaps it back. He's going to step up into the pocket. Here comes late pressure. Isaiah West slings him down at the 31-yard line. Musselman gambles going on 4th and 3 on their side of the 50. And Isaiah West gets to the quarterback, La Liberty, and the Appleman will turn it over at the Bridgeport 30.
And it's Isaiah West filling in for the injured Kamar Summers on the stop. Good job by the senior Isaiah West. I like it.
Yeah, great job defense. Back end worked with the front end that time because you could see Chris La Liberty, his first where he wanted to go with the ball, which was Adams. It was not open because Derek Starkey had good coverage, so he had to eat the football. Now the Indians can probably deliver a knockout punch here with 2:01 remaining until halftime. Snap back, Cam Cole lost the ball, picks it up. Now he's going to throw it down the field. It's caught by Lotsky at the 11-yard line. He breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone with a block from Reppert. Touchdown. Well, that is the ugliest pass play for touchdown you'll ever see. Cam Cole dropped the snap, had to go back and pick it up. And then at that point, I wasn't even sure if it was a pass play. You're looking to see where the linemen are. He uncorks the pass down to Lotsky. Nate makes the catch at the 11. Reppert gets down there, provides a block, and he runs it in for the touchdown.
Just like you draw it up, right?
Oh, absolutely. If you're drawing that up, get the eraser out.
How about Nathan Lotsky breaking those tackles to get in, too?
Yeah, absolutely. And great job by Reppert to not just surrender a tackle of Lotsky, to get down there and get a little chip block. And the Indians need one play to make Musselman pay for the gamble as Cam Cole finds Big Nate Lotsky. And for him, it's his 3rd touchdown catch of the season from Cam Cole. 1:52 to play.
Like we saw last night in the middle school game, Wounded Duckett was caught on a huge 4th down conversion, won that game, and that one there. Hey, as long as it works, we'll take it.
That's right. That's the motto of Bridgeport football. And when it comes to the pass, it doesn't have to be pretty. 1:52 remaining, 42-13. The Indians build the lead.
Hey, guys, just a report down here. Kamar Summers is back in the locker room. He's getting his leg checked out. It's the opposite leg of what was injured last year. His return tonight is doubtful.
All right, very good. Yeah, don't need him at this point. Up 42-13 with 1:52 to play.
Boy, Isaiah West with the huge play. I like that. It's good to see that from the senior stepping up. Nice to see. Good depth.
There's Taylor Thomas on the run up, boots it, end over end kick, far sideline. Hazlett makes the catch at the 13, out to the 20, far sideline 25, 30. And you're right, we've got some impressive return guys in this game on both sides. Ryan Hall and Derek Starkey make the tackle on him at the 35-yard line.
This is the fastest group of skill players we have seen all year.
No question.
They're just not physical like some of the teams we've seen this year.
1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line.
Okay, don't let one get out here.
Yep. 3 timeouts still for Musselman. You got Trent Haynes in at the near side corner. They've moved Ty Martin to safety. Foy comes in motion, going to hand the ball off, and the running back's in big-time trouble. The Indians ran a blitz. And it was Cam, actually it wasn't a blitz, it was Cam Hess who just came free. Looked like he was blitzing, unblocked. And they make the tackle back at the 31.5-yard line.
Hey guys, I don't know if you've noticed this, but this is a light defense. You got Repert playing D-line. You got, basically, it's a light package, it looks like.
Yeah, we noticed the shuffling, so just trying to notice what... you got Charlie up at linebacker now.
You got Ryan Hall and Repert there inside.
Yeah, try to get a little pressure on the quarterback. Comes a pitch, and boy, that is, I don't even have to tell you who that was on that hit. I think you know. Kobe Hazlett just met Charlie Brazier, and it didn't work out so well for Kobe at the 29-yard line, and Musselman may want to just take a knee here. They've lost 6 yards and taken 2 very hard hits here in the last 2 downs.
And keep in mind, they've had Blake Hartman in the quarterback this series as well. So I'm not sure if that's a injury situation or what. We'll have to keep an eye.
All right, 3rd and 16, so they've gone back to the run, and here comes speed option. Hartman brings it over the 35, runs into his own lineman, and he is dropped right at the 35-yard line. Yeah, the hardest hit on that play was provided by 55 John Morgan, one of the offensive linemen. Hartman gets 6. It's going to be 3rd, make it 4th and 10, and Musselman doesn't have to snap the football again if they choose not to, and I would be choosing not to if I was Brian Thomas.
Well, they get the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, they might do something here, let it run down to 3 and then snap it, and they will. Crank and fire near sideline, jump ball, broken up. Trent Haynes knocks it away from Logan Shelton, and that will take us into the locker room here at halftime. Bridgeport actually will stay out on the field as Musselman will go into the locker room at halftime, and we'll send it down to Brent.
Hey, with Coach Tyler Ferris. Coach, 42-13, some good glimpses, good offensive power there in the first half, some good defense, some lapses there. What was your message in the first half?
We just gotta play situational football. You know, it's 4th and 10 or 4th and 15. They throw a ball, everybody's jumping for it instead of tackling the kid behind the sticks. You know, we got some injuries, got some kids going in and out, so we just got to make sure that we're doing a good job of, you know, following our base rules and being smart and, you know, knowing what's going on.
Coach, go get in the second half.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks a lot, Brent. Sideline Reports brought to you by your local State Farm Insurance agent, Chad Repert. We're at halftime. Quality Machine Indians to the half. Bridgeport 42, Musselman 13. We'll have more coming up from Bridgeport after this timeout.
I'm Jonathan Clutter with Pat Bull Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Jane Lou. Our staff is dedicated to upholding our tradition of excellence, so we offer personalized services of the highest standards. In our state-of-the-art facility, you will find services and conveniences not available at other funeral homes in the area at prices that are comparable. We have our own on-site crematory, Pat Bull Funeral Home. Give us a call to compare, 304-884-2400.
Are you craving pizza for dinner? If you answered yes to this, then here's the deal. Head down to East of Chicago Pizza in Shinston next to Vincent Lumber. This isn't your average pizza. This is a deep dish pizza loaded with toppings, mouth-watering toppings, wings, subs, salads for those family members that for some reason don't want pizza. Come on, man, is that even American? Delivering in the Shinston and Lumberport areas. Now offering online ordering at eastofchicago.com or call them at 304-592-2550.
Follow the Indians online, live and archived games, highlights, schedules, rosters, stats, and much more at BridgeportIndiansFootball.com or download the Bridgeport Indians radio app powered by Cooper Law Office.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Shinston Ace Hardware, your local hardware specialist on South Pike Street in Shinston, has you covered. Whether you need a key cut, a nut, a bolt, or your propane tank filled, Shinston Hardware has all your hardware needs. You need paint? They got you covered with thousands of colors from Benjamin Moore Paints. Shinston Ace Hardware also has your outdoor needs covered as well. They are your premier steel dealer in Harrison County. Shinston Ace Hardware, South Pike Street in Shinston.
Things can happen fast after an accident that can affect your claim against an at-fault driver and your rights to insurance benefits. The lawyers at Cooper Law Office can help you with your accident-related damage and injury claims and can help to make sure that all your rights are protected along the way. Call Cooper Law Offices as soon as possible after your accident at 304-842-0505. If you hire Cooper Law Offices, you can rest assured your claim is preserved and your rights are protected. Cooper Law Offices, legal advice for accident victims. CooperLawWV.com.
Give your kids a memory they will never forget. Down on the farm, edge of town farm market. Take a hay ride to the 2-acre corn maze. Pick a pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. Decorate for fall with hay bales, corn stalks, and mums. Country cooking is great with local grass-fed beef, fresh-made bread, apples, peppers, and tomatoes. Edge of town farm market, the place for fall fun. Route 58 in Bridgeport. Look for the signs in Big Red Barn. Open Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. till dark through October. Edge of town farm market.
Think Penguin, think Groggs.
At Groggs Home Services, our mission is to provide outstanding service when it comes to all your home's plumbing needs. From plumbing repairs to installs, we offer a full line of plumbing services. Faulty water heaters, clogged main drains, water treatment. No matter the plumbing project, our expert plumbers can handle it. And we always provide upfront pricing, so you're never surprised by an unexpected bill. For unparalleled plumbing services, call the professionals at Groggs Home Services today.
Think Penguin, think Groggs.
Coverage of Bridgeport Indians football continues now with the Quality Machine Indians at the half.
Halftime, Bridgeport leads 42-13. Back to the Quality Machine Indians at the half. And Chris George, good half of offensive football for Bridgeport. A couple of negative plays on the defensive end, as Tyler Ferris mentioned. But overall, good job here. The only question now is how damaging has this game been? We saw Tay Jordan go out. He came back in, fortunately. But now Kamar Summers out for the remainder of this game. And that's the thing you don't want to have happen here late in the season.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the game of football, and you're going to have that. And we've kind of avoided the injury bug all year. But Isaiah West stepped in, made a big sack error in his place there late in the second quarter, and so far so good. And I tell you what, defensively, yeah, you're giving up a little bit in the air, but boy, this is a good quarterback and good receiving core, but you held them to minus 6 yards rushing. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Musselman kind of giving up on the run, too, in spots, and I don't think I've ever seen an offense with a quarterback switch, and then the offense changes no matter who's in there. Depends on who's in there. While Liberty, it's all throws. With Hartman, he had the one throw at the end of the half, but for the most part, when he's in there, it's all runs.
And that's what we game planned for, was what Hartman does, because he's been the one that's been playing a majority of reps at quarterback the last several weeks. That's what we game planned for. So they came out and threw the ball over the lot. We didn't quite game plan for that as much as we did the other. Got to keep an eye on the Liberty. He did not come in for that last series. I'm not sure if there's anything to that. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right, Musselman will get the ball to start the third quarter, but when you come back, we'll check the Metro News Game Night scoreboard. That's coming up. Right now, all Bridgeport at halftime, 42-13, our halftime score. Indians in the lead.
I'm Jonathan Clutter with Pat Bull Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Jane Lou. Our staff is dedicated to upholding our tradition of excellence, so we offer personalized services of the highest standards. In our state-of-the-art facility, you will find services and conveniences not available at other funeral homes in the area, at prices that are comparable. We have our own on-site crematory, Pat Bull Funeral Home. Give us a call to compare, 304-884-2400.
Are you craving pizza for dinner? If you answered yes to this, then here's the deal. Head down to East of Chicago Pizza in Shinston next to Vincent Lumber. This isn't your average pizza. This is a deep dish pizza loaded with toppings, mouth-watering toppings, wings, subs, salads for those family members that for some reason don't want pizza. Come on, man, is that even American? Delivering in the Shenston and Lumberport areas. Now offering online ordering at eastofchicago.com or call them at 304-592-2550.
Follow the Indians online, live and archived games, highlights, schedules, rosters, stats, and much more at BridgeportIndiansFootball.com or download the Bridgeport Indians radio app powered by Cooper Law Office.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Shinston Ace Hardware, your local hardware specialist on South Pike Street in Shinston, has you covered. Whether you need a key cut, a nut, a bolt, or your propane tank filled, Shinston Hardware has all your hardware needs. You need paint? They got you covered with thousands of colors from Benjamin Moore Paints. Shinston Ace Hardware also has your outdoor needs covered as well. They are your premier steel dealer in Harrison County. Shinston Ace Hardware, South Pike Street in Shinston.
Things can happen fast after an accident that can affect your claim against an at-fault driver and your rights to insurance benefits. The lawyers at Cooper Law Office can help you with your accident-related damage and injury claims and can help to make sure that all your rights are protected along the way. Call Cooper Law Offices as soon as possible after your accident at 304-842-0505. If you hire Cooper Law Offices, you can rest assured your claim is preserved and your rights are protected. Cooper Law Offices, legal advice for accident victims. CooperLawWV.com.
Give your kids a memory they will never forget. Down on the farm, edge of town farm market. Take a hayride to the 2-acre corn maze. Pick a pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. Decorate for fall with hay bales, corn stalks, and mums. Country cooking is great with local grass-fed beef, fresh-made bread, apples, peppers, and tomatoes. Edge of town farm market, the place for fall fun. Route 58 in Bridgeport. Look for the signs in Big Red Barn. Open Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. till dark through October. Edge of town farm market.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
At Grogs Home Services, our mission is to provide outstanding service when it comes to all your home's plumbing needs. From plumbing repairs to installs, we offer a full line of plumbing services. Faulty water heaters, clogged main drains, water treatment. No matter the plumbing project, our expert plumbers can handle it. And we always provide upfront pricing, so you're never surprised by an unexpected bill. For unparalleled plumbing services, call the professionals at Grogs Home Services today.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
Coverage of Bridgeport Indians football continues now with the quality machine Indians at the half.
Okay, it's time now for the Metro News Game Life scoreboard here as Bridgeport leads 42-13 at the break. And we'll start in Class AAA where we have a big one at the top here. Number 1 Martinsburg now leads number 8 Spring Valley 21-14 in the second period of play. Other scores in AAA, the Mohawk Bowl. Number 5 University leads number 14 Morgantown 21-0. That's a late second period score. Also in AAA, number 13 John Marshall leads Oakland of AA 42-0. That game is at the half. Another halftime score. Intriguing game here. Number 15 Willing Park leads Parkersburg South 14-13. Keep an eye on that one. Buckhannon Upshur trails Preston second quarter 9-7 Preston. Second quarter score, Capital 13, St. Albans 0. Woodrow Wilson 7, Oak Hill 3. That is a late first quarter score. Class AA scores at the half. Metro News AA Game of the Week. Number 1 Polka trails number 2 Herbert Hoover 14-0 at the break. Halftime, number 3 Independence pounding Wyoming East 54-8. Likewise in Philippi, number 4 Lincoln 34, Philip Arbor 0. First quarter, Point Pleasant 14, Ripley 0. Halftime, number 6 North Marion 28, number 10 Frankfort 12. Second quarter score, number 7 Nicholas County 13, James Monroe 0. Robert C. Byrd 35, Liberty Harrison 0. That's the second quarter score. Halftime, boy, how about this score? Mountain Ridge, Maryland, only one loss on the year. They lead number 12 Kaiser 7-0 at the break. Close one there in Frostburg. Also in AA, Chapmanville 28, Mingo Central 20. That's a second quarter score. Fairmont Senior 20, Elkins 0. That's a first quarter score. Halftime, Lewis County 12, East Fairmont 7. The Bees are reeling, losers of 2 in a row. And Bluefield 7, Ridgeview, Virginia 0. Second quarter. Now let's take a look at Class Single A scores. At the half, number 9 Williamstown 13, number 1 Doddridge County 0. Little surprise there. Other scores in Single A. The Metro News Class A Game of the Week. number 4 Ritchie County 22, number 7 Gilmer County 7 at the break in Glenville. Final score from last night, number 6 Moorfield beat Pendleton County 40-0. Couple more scores in the top 16 in single A. Midland Trail 12, number 11 Greenbrier West 0 in the second period of play. Number 15 Clay Battelle is tied at the half with Calhoun County, 14-14 in that one. One more score, Tigers Valley 13, Pocahontas County 0 at the break.
This is the Metro News High School Football Report. Here's Fred Persinger.
Even though the 2021 season has been distinctively better than last year, it's still been full of ups and downs. We'll talk about that after this from ZMM Architects and Engineers, at the forefront of school design in West Virginia, online at zmm.com. As West Virginians, we are proud of the natural beauty of the Mountain State. And at ZMM Architects and Engineers, our goal is to provide design solutions that give people the same pride in our built environment. That commitment to quality can be seen in healthcare facilities throughout the state, from new hospitals and pharmacies to intensive and critical care units, and through multiple new school and community-based clinics. ZMM Architects and Engineers. You see us in your community every day. This weekend will mark week number 10 of the high school football season. However, for a lot of teams, just getting to play 10 games has been a very tough task. We recently spoke with Darren Hayes, the head coach of North Marion, and asked him how his season had been going.
We've kind of had 2 seasons. It seems like we had that break in the middle where we had some COVID issues like so many have, with kind of a lackluster performance against East Fairmont at home. And then we had a cancellation or postponement with Preston County that we were able to make up. Came back with a really close contest with Fairmont Senior. Felt like we had a lot of chances to win. But I think they kind of gave us some confidence moving forward and been able to kind of get on a roll ever since then.
And how did the head coach and his team approach that down period in the season when the Huskies played just 1 game in 5 weeks?
It was really tough. I mean, that might be one of the hardest things that I've done in coaching. You get separated from them. You're so used to... You see these kids more than their parents do in most cases, and then you kind of get your program halted, and by no fault of theirs really, or ours for that matter. And like I said, we dealt with it on kind of all ends of the spectrum. We had an issue with Preston. Brooke had their issue, so we released them from contract and tried to pick up a Polka game that week, and then we kind of had our issue. But it was really difficult.
So what's left for North Marion? Well, a win over Oak Glen last Friday night puts the Huskies at 5-1, and with 2 weeks left in the regular season, they have 2 games scheduled. At home against Frankfort at 7 this week, and then on the road next Friday to battle Liberty Harrison. Both games must be played in order to give the Huskies 8 games, the minimum number needed to qualify for the playoffs.
This has been the High School Football Report with Fred Persinger on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
From Glockfeldy Tire Centers comes the Cooper Discover AT3 family of tires, designed with superior all-season, all-terrain traction, and true durability. All 3 tires are backed by a best-in-class mileage warranty, so you can have the confidence to tackle the road and what lies beyond. Learn more at coopertire.com or stop in and talk to their knowledgeable staff at Glockfeldy Tire Centers in Morgantown, Bridgeport, Parkersburg, and Elkin.
Do you plan to travel, work part-time, or move somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Aaron Mann, your Bridgeport Edward Jones financial advisor. Together, we can work to help reach the retirement you've always wanted. Call me at 842-5953. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Are aches and pains getting in the way of doing what you love to do? If you're in pain or having trouble recovering from an injury or surgery, we can help. At Bridgeport Physical Therapy, we've been serving patients for over 20 years, offering the latest cutting-edge treatments to maximize recovery, such as dry needling, A-stem, sports medicine, aquatic therapy, and more. Plus, we now offer 2 locations on Main Street, Bridgeport, and White Oaks to make physical therapy convenient for you. Visit BridgeportPT.com. Bridgeport Physical Therapy, changing rehab, changing lives.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Why shop the rest when you could buy from the best? You already know the most reliable parts for your car, truck, SUV, or heavy-duty needs are at Napa. You already know the friendly, knowledgeable parts professionals are at Napa. So that leaves one question. Why are you not at Napa? Shop your locally owned, nationally known Napa store today. Qualified parts, helpful people. That's the Napa know-how.
To find a Napa location near you, visit mtowernapa.com.
When it comes to the best pre-owned deals in the world, nobody beats Dan Cava Toyota in Fairmont and Buick GMC in Clarksburg. You will not find a better selection of pre-owned in the area. Right now, during their end of summer savings event, save thousands, and I mean thousands on all makes, all models. No reasonable offer refused. Plus, get top dollar for your trade. So why shop anywhere else when you can shop the world? Shop DanCavaToyota.com or CavaBuickGMC.com.
Why settle for the rest when you can have the best? Mia Margarita Coal-Fired Pizzeria. Voted best pizza in West Virginia by TripAdvisor and USA Today. An award-winning pizza starts with the basics. The best local ingredients, the finest Italian imports, and of course, the coal-fired oven. It all comes together to create West Virginia's finest pizza. To go with your coal-fired pizza, unique pasta dishes, a large craft beer selection, cocktails, and much more. Online ordering at MiaMargarita.com. Mia Margarita.
Celebrating 100 years of Bridgeport Indians football.
He's in for the Bridgeport touchdown.
This is the 103.3 WKMZ Indians Radio Network.
Indians up big, 42-13 here at halftime. Welcome back to the booth. Chris Johnson, ConnectBridgeport.com for his first half observations. And Chris, needless to say, this Bridgeport offense, about where you want it to be in Week 8.
Yeah, when was the last time that the ones didn't score? I mean, we go back a couple of weeks, and on the same token, and I know Musselman has pretty much abandoned the run, but I think that one series they found out they were not going to get anywhere on the ground. When was the last time this first-team defense has given up a run of more than 5 yards?
Good question. I mean, you probably have to go back to maybe the Morgantown game, yeah?
Or Jeremiah King.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeremiah King with Robert C. Byrd. Yeah, the defense has been spectacular. And as Chris and I kind of talked, this is what you'd hope to see last week with Princeton. You're seeing tonight with this passing game. So this is good.
Yeah, and people want to look at the yards. It's like, yeah, they've given up some yards, but they're doing what you want them to do. They're keeping everything in front of them. I mean, these 6-7 yard pickups through the passing game, I mean, they're not going to help. They're not going to hurt you when you've got, a 3-4 touchdown lead. So.
All right, Chris, look forward to your post-game report. ConnectBridgeport.com and the post-game. Second half is coming up next on the home of the Indians.
You don't have to settle for dreaming about a new kitchen. You have a partner in Shinston who will work with you to make it happen. Vincent's Lumber. Start with new flooring. Luxury vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Move on to Vincent's selection of countertops and cabinets. Not only will you find the highest quality materials, but Vincent's Lumber offers full service delivery as well. Make your beautiful new kitchen happen. Start with a visit to Vincent's Lumber, South Pike Street in Shinston. Vincent's Lumber, next to East of Chicago Pizza.
Right now, get all the perks of the Planet Fitness Black Card for just $1 down. That's $22.99 a month with no commitment. Relax in the exclusive Black Card Spa and recover in style. Step inside the spa to massage chairs, hydro massage beds and lounges, multi-level tanning and total body enhancement booths, access to 2,000 plus locations worldwide, and you can bring a workout buddy every time. That's just $1 down, $22.99 a month, and no commitment. Join our Bridgeport or Fairmont location today. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
As the fall season starts to kick in, it's time to shop Harry Green 7 Acres, your all-wheel drive 4x4 pre-owned headquarters. Now through Halloween, Harry Green is offering frightening low deals and the best prices in the state on hundreds of pre-owned trucks and SUVs. Plus, Harry Green is buying vehicles, so stop by for an instant cash offer. For a complete list of inventory, shop online 24/7 Acres at harrygreen.com. And don't forget about free car washes for life.
Coming to Morgantown this fall to watch the Mountaineers? Make Bridgeport your home base for every Mountaineer game. Just down I-79 from Morgantown, Bridgeport has an abundance of convenient lodging, fabulous local dining, and shopping options. Bridgeport is the perfect spot to make game day a part of a fun and memorable weekend getaway. Learn more about all there is to do at greater-bridgeport.com. That's greater-bridgeport.com.
Exclusive coverage of the 2021 Bridgeport Football Indians is brought to you in part by Quality Machine, Route 50 east of Bridgeport. If man made it, quality can fix it. Shinston Ace Hardware, South Pike Street in Shinston. Your authorized steel dealer. Community Pharmacy, your trusted hometown pharmacy. 1212 Johnson Avenue, Bridgeport. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Aaron Mann and Ed Amon. Make sense of investing. Cooper Law, Main Street, Bridgeport. Legal advice for accident victims. CooperLawWV.com. Greater Bridgeport CVB. Before or after the game, Bridgeport is the perfect part of game day with great food and shopping. Marquette Insurance Agency, 120 East Main Street, Bridgeport. Marquette, the insurance company you keep. Amtower Napa, Napa know-how. Visit your local Amtower Napa near you. BCR Contracting, reliable and affordable contracting is what we pride ourselves on. Hillbilly Hatchets, great fun, and Tasillo's Pizza behind REAP Graphics in Bridgeport. Bear Contracting, earth moving to paving, we do it all. Bear-contracting.com. Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone with locations in Bridgeport and Fairmont. Dan Cava Toyota Buick GMC. Shop the world. Bridgeport Physical Therapy, changing rehab, changing lives with locations in Bridgeport and White Oaks. Proud to be a part of the medical team behind the team. Bridgeport Express Care, your locally owned urgent care and family medicine. Greer Law, your Bridgeport home team lawyers. Harry Green 7 Acres. Shop 24/7 Acres at harrygreen.com. Alderson Broaddus University. Learn more at ab.edu. Groggs Heating and Cooling. Think Penguin. Think Groggs. JF Allen. For all your asphalt and aggregate needs, go to jfallen.com for more info. Vincent Lumber. For all your kitchen cabinet and flooring needs, come to Vincent Lumber in Shinston. Ford Funeral Home. There's a difference you'll appreciate. FordFuneralHomes.com for more info. East of Chicago Pizza. Delicious deep dish pizza, wings, and subs available in Shinston. Online ordering now available. Pat Boyle Funeral Home. Working within your budget because the cost of a funeral should never be a burden to you or your family. Mia Margaritas at Charles Point. West Virginia's only coal-fired pizzeria. City Net. Go with the experts that know. Glotfelty Wheel and Tire Super Center. Airport Road in Bridgeport. Bridgeport State Farm Insurance Agent Chad Reppert. The real deal with a local feel. Now back to the CityNet broadcast booth. CityNet. Go with the experts that know.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. Captain's headed back out. Musselman will have the ball to start the third quarter of play. 42-13, Bridgeport on top. Chris, leading rushers in this game. Good work from Cam Cole and Landon Reppert, in particular, on the ground in half number one.
Yeah, Reppert, 116 yards, rushing those 2 touchdowns in the first half on only 10 carries, and Cole, 94 yards on 7 carries, and also Aiden Paulson, good job, 49 yards on 5.
All right, other sports on campus update. While we have a moment here, the girls soccer team fell in the regional championship last night, 2-0 to Wheeling Park. Boys lost to Morgantown 3-1 to end their respective seasons. Volleyball team will open postseason play coming up on Tuesday night at Preston as the number 2 seed in the section. And the freshman football team beat Morgantown 34-0 to cap their season, as freshmen have moved up, 18 of which are now with us in varsity jerseys out here tonight. JV team also wrapped their season, we think. Still looking for more JV games, but beat Fairmont Senior 14-7 on a 90-yard touchdown run late in the game from Zach Rohr. And congratulations to Robbie Buffington and his staff. Bridgeport Middle School Braves winning the NC7 championship last night, avenging their only loss of the season at University Middle by the final of 12-6. So congratulations to the Braves on their football championship.
And the entire Bridgeport football program from Pee Wee to high school varsity is 43-2. Pretty good.
Yep, trying to move to 44-2 here in the next 24 minutes. Third quarter, 12 on the clock. Again, the only negative so far, the injury to starting offense and defensive lineman Kamar Summers out with a leg injury, has been ruled out for the remainder of the game. All right, ready to kick it away is Cam Rubenstein, and he pounds that ball down towards Hazlett. Makes the catch at the 6, over the 10, 15, 20, and he takes one hit, a second hit, and is dropped out at the 31-yard line. I'll tell you what, that kick coverage tonight, that is not for the faint of heart, because you are facing some athletes on both sides of the ball.
Well, we know there last series, Bridgeport kind of went undersized there on the defensive front, so let's see how we played here.
Same setup again. You got Reppert and Ryan Hall there inside. You got Sparks and Hess on the ends.
Yep, I see that. And La Liberty back at quarterback.
Yes, he is. 1st and 10, ball at the 31. So here comes some passes. Chuck it around a little bit here. Musselman down big. Here they throw the quick hitch. Pass is caught, and a good job by the Indians to rally and
You see that?
Do you think that penalty's on Jacoby Harris? The official threw it and it hit Harris right in the chest as he was sitting on the ground.
Oh, man.
That was hilarious. 5 yards holding, or I'm sorry, the holding call is what it's going to be on number 1. I don't think there was any mistaking who that flag was on.
That flag's got GPS in it.
All right, so thought it might be offensive pass interference because they're getting dangerously close to blocking before the ball is caught. But again, it can be behind the line of scrimmage, but that was just the old-fashioned hold on the wide receiver, Jacoby Haynes. 1st and 20, ball to 21. Snap back, La Liberty throws over the middle. Here's Adams, makes the catch on the move. 35 out to the 40, 45. Ooh. I think that was friendly fire there. Charlie Brazier came up, delivers a hit at the 48. And I'm not so sure he got more of Ty Martin than he did of Adams, but either way, Charlie was pretty excited about that hit that he delivered at the 48, but it moves the sticks.
Yeah, Bridgeport really playing their 2 safeties deep here, and they just kind of carrying across there underneath that.
Ball to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Foy's in the backfield, but he's nothing more than an extended blocker right now. La Liberty takes the snap, throws underneath, pass caught out wide, and Derek Starkey trying to hang on. Does. Shelton takes him forward down to the 36 of Bridgeport. 1st and 10 for the Applemen. They run some nice routes. There's not much you can do about those.
Yeah, they're just running to open space under the coverage. You're right.
Just got to come up and tackle. That's all you can do there. Try to get him behind the sticks. 1st and 10. Ball to the 37-yard line. La Liberty takes his time this time with the long cadence. High throw, incomplete. And Starkey came in low on the receiver, and he's injured. That intended target over there was Logan Shelton. And Starkey went low on the receiver, not knowing the ball was way upstairs. And Shelton is down, 2nd down and 10. And the training staff will check on him with 10:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Bridgeport on top in this game, 42-13. Bridgeport High School would like to thank Muriel's Italian Restaurant in Fairmont for sponsoring the VIP room tonight. Muriel's offering a finest Italian cuisine in West Virginia for more than 50 years. Thank you to Muriel's Restaurant. And a reminder to join us for the Tyler Fair Show to come your way this Tuesday night from Mia Margarita at Charles Point, home of West Virginia's best pizza, according to TripAdvisor and USA Today. We'll be there eating some grub, talking some football from 7 until 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights with the head man of the Bridgeport Indians, Tyler Ferris. We'll look back on this Musselman game and preview the last game of the regular season. We'll be at Stuyvesant Field in Shinston coming up next week as the Bridgeport Indians will take on the Lincoln Cougars. All right, while they attend to Logan Shelton, we'll step out. Indians football continues after this timeout.
I'm Jonathan Clutter with Pat Bull Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Jane Lou. Our staff is dedicated to upholding our tradition of excellence, so we offer personalized services of the highest standards. In our state-of-the-art facility, you will find services and conveniences not available at other funeral homes in the area, at prices that are comparable. We have our own on-site crematory, Pat Bull Funeral Home. Give us a call to compare, 304-884-2400.
Shelton up with a limp is able to get into the bench area, and they'll look at him over on the table, trainer's table. Play resumes, 2nd down, 10, ball at the 36-yard line. Bridgeport trying to keep Musselman off the board here, and Applemen looking for their 3rd touchdown of the game, down 42-13. La Liberty cranks and fires over the middle, passes caught. They come back to that route. Adams takes a shoulder, and he's down at the 28-yard line, and now he's going to be slow to get up. Supplying that shoulder was Derek Starkey. And they help Adams up, but not sure he's 100%. It's going to stay in the game. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard.
That's his 9th catch for 80 yards.
All right, 3rd and a yard. Foy's in the backfield. Everything's in tight with 4 wides. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. La Liberty's plenty of time on the huddle clock. Takes the snap. He's back. He's going to run forward, and he's going to be tackled. That'll be the second sack of the game. And that is Aiden Sparks.
Nice job by the sophomore.
He gets him down, and that's going to be a loss on the play of nearly 2 yards. And here comes a 4th and 3.
Yeah, he kind of bailed on the pocket quick there. He stepped up, saw a ghost, I believe, and Sparks brought him down.
All right, so Musselman tonight 0 for 1 on 4th downs. They'll go again. Trips to the right. Single receiver up top. Needing 3 yards. La Liberty takes the snap, throws it over the middle. Pass is caught. Hazlett breaks the tackle, takes it inside the 20. He's loose inside the 10 and finally driven out of bounds. See where they give him forward progress. Ty Martin made the tackle. But Musselman converts, takes the ball down to the 11 on a 22-yard pitch and catch. Clock will wind down to 9 minutes to play third quarter. Bridgeport on top, 42-13. Cam Cole's back in at corner, far side. La Liberty takes the snap. He's back, throws over the middle, pass caught, goal line, touchdown. Hazlett on a crossing route in front of Aiden Paulson makes the catch, and La Liberty throws his third touchdown pass of the night. 8:45 to play third quarter. And the Applemen back on the board to make it 42-19.
Yeah, a little sloppy tackle on the previous play, and they work right down the field and score, so they're here to stay, so we're going to have to come back and answer.
Tyler Waddell is on at the post to the right to try to add the 20th point for Musselman on the night. Out of the hold of Hartman. Snap is back, pulled is down, kick is on the way, and the kick is up. It's good. 8:45 to play third quarter. Musselman scores on their opening possession of quarter number 3. Bridgeport will have the ball for the first time we come back, still leading by 22 points. Indians football continues after this timeout on the home of the Tribe.
Looking for a dependable contractor? Well, look no further than BCR Contracting. Whether you need a new deck, roof, bathroom, or want to build a new custom home, BCR Contracting does it all. And now they do excavation, site prep, and retaining walls. BCR Contracting provides quality custom builds at an affordable price. Free estimates. Check out their work on Facebook or call Brian at 641-2848. Quality, reliable, and affordable contracting is what they pride themselves on. BCR Contracting.
8:45 to play third quarter, and Musselman finds the end zone. Third touchdown pass for the senior, Nate La Liberty.
Yeah, be aware here. They tried a little pooch kick to start this game, and they're down 22. You never know how they're going to do this here. They're playing for their playoff lives as well.
You keep warning. Eventually, it's going to come through.
Bridgeport's got 2 guys on that second level, which is good to see.
And he's going to squib it. That hits a shoulder, but it's covered, I believe, by Bridgeport at the 44-yard line. That thing was, it came whistling up the field and hit the shoulder of Charlie Brazier. And a good job there by Aiden Sparks to fall on the football at the 44. And the Indians will get possession.
Okay, let's be strong here. Get back to doing what we're doing. Let's execute. Can't be sloppy right now. 42-20. Just keep doing. Be physical. They've not been able to match that.
They're going to have same offensive line as you ended the second quarter with. Motion from Paulson into the backfield. Turn, hand it off to Reppert, and they're waiting on him. Reppert gets a yard. They're bringing the kitchen sink there. And because of that slow developing play, Indians didn't hold the blocks long enough. Get a yard for Reppert.
Ryan Jones has moved to left guard from right guard. So see these other switches up there. I'll try to get them for you. They've just kind of moved guys around a little bit here with Kamar Summers out. Isaiah West has moved to the outside tackle spot.
Yeah, Ryan Hall, you mean?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Second down and 9. Snap back to Cam Cole. Tries to skirt around the corner. They've got him bottled up, and he escapes out of there, crosses midfield, and will take it close to the first down. Misses by 2 yards, but that was a nice run there from Cam Cole. Again, that was that sweeping and trying to get around the edge, and they were around it in a hurry, but a good job there by Cam to make the cut.
Yeah, and he did great footwork there. It's twice I've seen him make some good juke moves here in this game.
Third down and a yard. Ball at the 47-yard line. of Musselman. 7:29, third quarter, 42-20, Bridgeport on top. Reppert right up the middle. Big hole, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Landon Reppert, his second long touchdown run of the night, his third score, and Bridgeport again scores a touchdown. The Tribe has not been stopped tonight.
47 yards for the big man.
I'll let you do some fancy calculating there.
Yeah, I need to.
Reppert, you got to be up over 100 yards.
Oh, he is.
And 3 rushing touchdowns tonight for Landon Reppert.
$164.
Oh, career high for Landon Reppert, the senior. And Taylor Thomas, the junior, adds the extra point. And the Bridgeport offense making it look easy tonight. 7:16 to play, third quarter. 49-20. Bridgeport scores again on Reppert's third touchdown run of the evening. Tribe on top, back after this.
Yee, doggies, trick or treat. Smell my feet. Actually, you better not. Ew. It's Head Hillbilly Hatchets. It's Halloween week, so put on your best costume and come on down to Bridgeport. Each person dressed in a costume this week throws it a discount. And we got drink specials. You can find all the info on our Facebook and Instagram at Hillbilly Hatchets. So put on your costume and come on down and see us. Route 50, 1 mile east of Bridgeport, right behind Reeve Graphics. Halloween!
Now this Bridgeport offense is operating in a very high quality. Short drives tonight outside of nothing. I was thinking last night.
Well, it's just it's amazing how well this offense is executed really since the Bird game, Travis.
And again, you've swapped some offensive linemen in and out there, playing some guys out of position and playing basically a guy that had been a fullback at guard. Here's Haley. Kickoff return again, and he pops through there, and Charlie Brazier's trying to rip the ball out at the 30. They've got him corralled, and finally the pile moves to the 33-yard line, and that's where the run will end.
Injured Appleman down. It might be the returner.
It might be Hazlett, yeah. He was fighting for extra yardage, and Charlie Brazier had one arm on Hazlett and one arm on the ball trying to rip it. And it ended up being a dog pile over there, and Hazlett is not getting up. At the 34, they'll check on him as this has become it's been a physical game from the start, but starting to see some players pay the price, unfortunately. We'll take a break. More coming up. Musselman has the ball when we come back. Indians up big.
Whether your job is big or small, Bear Contracting brings a high level of experience and understanding to every job site since 2004. Specializing in earthwork, excavation and grading, underground utilities, hillside stabilization, and more, Bear Contracting has the experience and knowledge to get your construction project done. Call them today at 326-0106 or visit them online at bear-contracting.com.
Hazlett up, but unable to put a whole lot of weight on his, I believe, left leg as he hobbles over to the sideline. First and 10 from the 34. Musselman goes back to work as Nate La Liberty, the senior quarterback, has been very good tonight for the Applemen, who came in here with possibility of sneaking their way into the playoffs, but they have got a 29-point deficit to overcome. Keep that hope alive. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. They're going to motion Foy out to a receiver, so they'll have 5 wide. La Liberty takes the snap against a 4-man rush. He's going to run up the middle, and a great job to hang on to him. Cam Hess grabs him and slings him ahead. Cam's the right side end, and if La Liberty gets past the line, there's a lot of space in the center of the field, and a great job by Hess to shake loose and grab him, sling him down, getting 3. Now 4 wides, trips out to the wide side right, and the inside slot receiver, and that's Jacoby Haynes, and this time the official doesn't have to throw the flag at him. Instead, he'll just throw it down, and that'll be a false start on Musselman.
what Appleman can think about their season. What would it be like if Hazlett had been healthy all year? You're seeing all these skill players out in space. I mean, a ton of them.
2nd down and 12. And again, this was a team that lost, 22 seniors from last year? Including the best player in the state of West Virginia. Back to pass. La Liberty throws over the middle. Low throw, incomplete. Good job by Trent Haynes. Yes. Receiver had to slam on the brakes. Caden Johnson and Haynes right there on him.
You mentioned Blake Hartman, the Kennedy Award winner, playing now at Lehigh. And Travis, you did a little investigating work of your own during the week, and he's getting a little playing time there.
Yeah, special teams. He's had 5 yards rushing, so not quite off. Obviously, as a true freshman, cracking the offense. Yeah, but Lehigh 0-7 on the season. Another note on the Hartman family, Josh, their father, played at Glenville State. All right, 3rd and 12. The line to make is the 44-yard line. Trips to the right, shotgun sidecar left. La Liberty takes the snap, stands in. Now he's chased, he's hit, he's sacked. Landon Reppert has 3 touchdowns, and he adds a QB sack. Lost back to the 30-yard line, loss of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 16.
Well, and when you play 4 athletic, undersized defensive linemen up front, you get that extra speed rush, and you're seeing it right there. And they're not showing they want to run the football, so let's just put those 4 rushers out there, and it's worked.
And Musselman will punt.
Yeah, I mean, need to here.
Indians will run special teams out there. Ty Martin will drop to receive. Waddell stands back at the 16-yard line. Snap is back, boots it. Ty's looking for his first return of the night. Not going to be here. It's going to take a neutral bounce and be touched down at the 43-yard line, and that's where Bridgeport will take over here for their second possession of quarter number 3. Indians on top, 49-20.
So the reshuffled offensive line looks like this. The ends are the same with Lotsky and Sparks, but at left guard you now have Ryan Hall. The center still Quinn D'Amato. Right guard Bo Ford. Inside tackle Tate Jordan. Your outside tackle is Isaiah West. So like you said, Travis, only one guy out, but you got some guys in different spots. Good experience for Ryan Hall tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
But, he's an athlete. He's strong. He can play there.
All right, ball at the 43, 1st down and 10. Snap back to Reppert, 45, out to the 48-yard line for 5. For Landon, right between the tackles. He'll pick up half of what you need.
And the Tribe have 2 guys over 100 yards again tonight. Cole 102, Reppert 169. And ongoing.
2nd down and 5.
You got to think this Musselman defense is going to get a little bit tired. They've been out there a lot tonight. Not as physical as some teams we've seen this year.
Second down and 5 nearing midfield. Hand off to Paulson. Breaks the tackle in the backfield. He gets to the 50. Sidesteps a would-be tackler who drags him down to the 44-yard line.
That's all Aiden Paulson.
Yep.
He ran right into the run blitz and was able to make that guy miss, and he ended up getting a 1st down. Good job, Aiden.
That was Garrett Lizer who was in the backfield waiting on him, but good job by Aiden to get right by him and turn that into a 1st down run.
Of course, Aiden Paulson, very good athlete of his own. We've seen him on the baseball field now, transitioned onto the football field this year, showing his athletic ability all year long.
Ball at the 44, 1st and 10. Tribe on top, 49-20. Plus side of the field once again. Cam Cole runs it, and this time the holes and gaps are controlled by Musselman. Run ends at the 43-yard line. Gain of a yard. A couple of Applemen slow to get up. Chris Berry, one of them. So he'll stay in after a 1-yard pickup.
And for those that don't know, Musselman is actually the largest school in Berkeley County attendance-wise, in the top 5 in the state in Class AAA. Bigger school than, of course, the powerhouse, Martinsburg. And so much so they're thinking about putting a new school in southern Berkeley County in the future.
2nd down and 9 after the gain of a yard. Here's the fake to the end around, and Cole, 40, breaks the tackle, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5. It's a touchdown for Cam Cole. Too many missed tackles for Musselman, and if you miss a tackle against this offense, particularly one that's at the line of scrimmage, the Indians are going to make you pay, and Cam Cole's in the end zone again.
Another great lead block from Landon Reppert as well. Then Cole made the other guy miss.
All right, Taylor Thomas is on. The Indians have put 55 on the board here with 3:02 to play third quarter. And Taylor will try to add point number 56. Snap back, hold down, kick is up, kick is good. So Bridgeport scores again. The Indians have not scored, not been held off the board yet tonight. 7 for 7. 56-20. Bridgeport on top. We'll be back. Indians football continues on the home of the Tribe.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
At Grogs Home Services, our mission is to provide outstanding service when it comes to all your home's plumbing needs. From plumbing repairs to installs, we offer a full line of plumbing services. Faulty water heaters, clogged main drains, water treatment. No matter the plumbing project, our expert plumbers can handle it. And we always provide upfront pricing, so you're never surprised by an unexpected bill. For unparalleled plumbing services, call the professionals at Grogs Home Services today.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
56-20, Bridgeport on top with 3:02 remaining here in the third quarter.
Well, that's 36 points if my math's correct, so that means if the lead stays there, you got a running clock in the fourth.
Yeah, second straight week.
Who would have thought that? Going into the year, you would have a running clock situation against both Princeton and Musselman.
All right, Rubenstein to kick off once again. And it's probably a good thing that Bridgeport's got a pair of kickers, because one leg would be worn out after all these kickoffs. Ruby bangs it down to the 7, taken there by Adams over the 10, 15. He slows up. Charlie Brazier misses the tackle, comes over the 20, out to the 25. He stumbles to the 30, 40, steps on the gas over the 45, and he will angle far sideline, and Ty Martin will wrestle him down at the 25-yard line.
Ray Adams, outstanding athlete of his own, saw it right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you knew. You kicked off 8 times to these guys. Eventually, they're going to bust one.
They've been close a few times. Let's D up here. 1st and 10. Let's go D.
I ball at the 25 officially. Motion. Hardman's back in at quarterback. Hands the ball off, and Foy avoids 2 tackles and is finally dropped at the 21-yard line after a gain of 4. Ran through a couple of arm tackles. Phil Reed. I think that was one of his arm was one that got run through, and now he's favoring that left arm. Yeah, you're going to go back to the bigger defense here, because now they got the running quarterback in, so you're going to get a healthy dose of run.
I see Isaiah West down there getting the troops ready to go back in here soon.
2nd down, 5. 2:09 third quarter, 56-20, Bridgeport on top. Hardman gets motion, run speed option, pitches it out. Here's Miller, and Miller going to be tripped up over the 15, or inside the 15 down to the 12. It's a first down.
And a little orbit motion from Miller that time. He got the option pitch. That's that triple option look we've worked on all week, because that's what they've shown the last few weeks. But Miller hadn't been in there until now.
All right, so let's see up front. You've got Tate Jordan, Bo Ford, Sparks, Cam Hess, the ends. Reppert, Reed, and Hall, the linebackers. So it looks like you're back to normal here. Yeah, normal defense. Hardman throws a backwards pass. That's a lateral. It's loose. And Musselman dives on it all the way back to the 32-yard line. Paulson in a chase for the ball with Miller, and Miller beat him by a step. But that is a big loss of 17 yards back to the 30. So it'll go as a fumble and a recovery. for the Applemen with 1:05 remaining in the third quarter.
It was a bobble on the snap back to Hartman. Looked like he wanted to hand it off, and he decided to pitch it late and pitched it backwards.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. On 2nd and 27 now. Snap is back, and Hartman throws over the middle, and the pass is going to be flagged. Starkey got there early.
He did.
Yep, second pass interference on Bridgeport. Logan Shelton was the intended target. Good to see he's back out. Actually, it was Adams. It's incomplete now. This will be 15 yards, but it's not going to be a first down. So they will get the down over and be in a second and about 12.
You know, the funny thing about that is Hartman has a much slower release than what La Liberty has, and maybe if it was La Liberty throwing it, that timing may have been right on time. But
it's a 15 yards and second down and 13 now. Ball at the 14-yard line. Hartman throws it back corner of the end zone and throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Be third down and 12.
Incomplete.
34.7 seconds. Clock frozen.
And you figure here, no doubt about it, 4 down territory, obviously, here for the Applemen.
Down 56 to 20. Tight slot to the right. Snap back Hartman. Hartman being chased by Tate Jordan. Runs near side. Now by Sparks. He throws it. Pass broken up at the goal line. Great job by Charlie Brazier. Runs up the back of Miller and knocks it away. Also had Paulson in the area. It's going to be 4th down and 13.
Good athletic ability there for Braden Hartman to roll the pocket right to escape the pressure and throw the football on the run. Good defense by Bridgeport on the back end. 4th down.
Had Tate Jordan and also Aiden Sparks in hot pursuit of him. 4th and 13. Ball to 15-yard line. Musselman can get a first down around the 3. Hartman throws it over the middle, and that's going to be a completion, but it's going to be about 7 yards short of the first down as it's caught by Jacob Miller, and that's a turnover on downs with 21 seconds to play. Third quarter. So good job defense.
Yes, sir. Good stop.
They go back to that long kickoff return, so Musselman unable to take advantage of the field position, and the Indians will go back to work. 1st and 10. Cam Cole will jog back out after that last touchdown run from Landon Reppert. Got Cam Cole now at 146 on the ground, 169 for Reppert. Indians from the 9. Have Lotsky will flex out as a wide receiver out wide to the near side. Round Reppert up the middle. He comes over the 20, 25, 30. The chase is on. Over the 40, 50. Reppert to the 40, 35, 40, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. 90 yards for Landon Reppert. 204 touchdowns for Reppert tonight. Get the man some oxygen.
How about that speed to outrun that great skill in the secondary? Landon Reppert, 91 big ones.
He had 4 fast guys in hot pursuit, and Landon Reppert had enough full petrol in the tank.
I like it.
I don't know about now. He needs to take a knee, and he does along the sideline. Great job, Landon Reppert. Wow. Get you his new total here in a moment. Snap back. Kick on the way. Kick is up. Kick is good. 260 yards tonight for Landon Reppert. We'll take a break, let you know here in a moment where that ranks in single game rushing performances in Bridgeport football history. Wow. Landon Reppert, Indians 63-20 lead.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
At Grogs Home Services, our mission is to provide outstanding service when it comes to all your home's plumbing needs. From plumbing repairs to installs, we offer a full line of plumbing services. Faulty water heaters, clogged main drains, water treatment. No matter the plumbing project, our expert plumbers can handle it. And we always provide upfront pricing, so you're never surprised by an unexpected bill. For unparalleled plumbing services, call the professionals at Grogs Home Services today.
Think Penguin. Penguin, think Grubs.
So Landon Repper, 260 yards rushing, and that is currently fourth best in Bridgeport football history, dating back in the modern era. Only behind Dylan Tonkery, 313, Anthony Bonamico, 276, and Brett Hathaway, 272, and a loss to GW in the playoffs. So Landon Repper in the top 4 all-time single-game rushing performances.
You know, and Cam Cole's rushed for 146, and a lot of that is because of Repper's lead blocking as well.
Yeah, Repper also a sack and a handful of tackles tonight. Cam Rubenstein, and Bridgeport was offsides.
Yeah, the right
cost
side.
of 5, yeah. Well, that'll probably be the end of the starters for tonight.
Could check the tread on those tires for Repper. You may have to get him some ice to cool off those shoes. They're on fire. And he's just standing down there walking around like it's nothing to it.
Unbelievable. These kids, I mean, if that were you or I, would be on a stretcher. We had to run 90 yards.
Oh, guys, I got to be honest with you. I've been giving him a hard time down here. I said, come on, Repper, you're having a slow night. Because that just helped, didn't it? I'm like, yeah, it did.
Yeah, that, I think you can get off his back now. All right, Rubenstein will do it again. 5 yards deeper at the 30, and Bridgeport's seen enough of Hazlett and Adams, so they sky kick it far side. Return out to the 46-yard line by one of the up men, and that return is Braden Henderson. And that sound you hear is the end of the third quarter, and it could not come soon enough for the visitors from the Eastern Panhandle. Bridgeport, unbelievable. This Indian offense has scored on all 8 possessions. 63-20, Landon Repper, 260 yards in this game, and we head to the fourth quarter. Bridgeport on top big. By the score, 63-20. Back in a moment.
Whether your job is big or small, Bear Contracting brings a high level of experience and understanding to every job site since 2004. Specializing in earthwork, excavation and grading, underground utilities, hillside stabilization, and more, Bear Contracting has the experience and knowledge to get your construction project done. Call them today at 326-0106 or visit them online at bear-contracting.com.
The Bridgeport Indians play here.
No better day than game day, baby.
On the Indians Radio Network.
Give your kids a memory they will never forget. Down on the farm, edge of town farm market. Take a hayride to the 2-acre corn maze. Pick a pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. Decorate for fall with hay bales, corn stalks, and mums. Country cooking is great with local grass-fed beef, fresh-made bread, apples, peppers, and tomatoes. Edge of town farm market, the place for fall fun. Route 58 in Bridgeport. Look for the signs in Big Red Barn. Open Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. till dark through October. Edge of town farm market.
Head to the fourth quarter. Blake Hartman throws a pass to Adams. It's broken up by Trent Haynes. Second down and 10. Ball situated on the Musselman 45. Bridgeport leads 63-20, rolling their way to 8-0 on the season. Twins both ways. Snap back. Hartman throws a lollipop pass. It's caught far side by Adams, and this time he gets loose of Haynes and steps out at the Bridgeport 41-yard line. So that'll be a stick mover. Yeah, so Bridgeport will move to 8-0 tonight with one game left. And remember, you've got the Parkersburg South forfeit hanging out there, but it's kind of still up in the air as to whether or not Bridgeport will take a forfeit or no contest in that game, because in the playoff ratings, if you win next week at Lincoln, it won't matter. You're going to be third either way, with or without the South win. First and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. Hartman fires it on the out. Hazlett, good to see him back out there. Tackled by Rourke, short gain of 2, 3 yards on the play. Second down, 7. So some changes, as you would anticipate with the big lead. You got Tanner Hathaway out there at a linebacker. Rourke is out there in the secondary. Up front, Bo Ford and Ryan Jones on the right side. The rest are regulars.
By the way, Ray Adams, 10 catches now, 94 yards.
Second down and 8.
It's second down, 8. Snap back to Hartman. 4-man rush. Steps up and throws, and nearly intercepted by Charlie Brazier at the 24-yard line. Hit him in the worst place in the hands.
What a good job to reach those hands and outstretch for that ball. That would have been a heck of a catch.
Third down and 8.
Third down.
Indians have not picked Musselman yet tonight. Come close a couple times. Best chance certainly right there.
How about Brazier? Kid can play everywhere. Linebacker, safety.
You know, the freshman got called up. I did want to mention that Wes Brown, I saw him out on that last extra point attempt. So seeing some of the freshmen. Bad snap. Ball picked up by Hartman. He's backpedaling. Now he's throwing over the middle to nobody. Incomplete. So Hartman just trying to unload it. To get out of a bad play, it's going to be 4th down and 8.
Yeah, I think we're not going to see Nathan La Liberty the rest of the night. They probably want to save him for their final game next week.
So 4th and 8. Clock is winding because we're well north of 36 points. So we're already down to 8:35 to play here in the fourth quarter. Play clock at 7. Musselman on 4th and 8. Hartman takes the snap, 5-man rush, throws it out, threw a nice one. It's caught for a first down. Along the sideline, hauled in by Caden Johnson. In front of Derek Starkey. That'll be a first down. Clock will continue to tick away, but the sticks will move with 8:07 remaining. Bridgeport on top 63-20.
It's Caden Johnson's first catch of the night.
Dylan Heinzman will come in now, replace Phil Reed, that middle linebacker. Snap back, deep side throw, pass caught. Brazier misses a tackle, run inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and down to the 4. And that completion goes to Jacoby Haynes. First and goal, Musselman, ball at the 4-yard line.
And we just weren't set defensively that time.
So the Appleman will have it first and goal. 7:20 to play. Dylan Heinzman on the tackle. And speaking of Dill, he won the Talon Stedman Award given annually in the honor of the late Indian who we lost in a car accident after the season opener years ago. And that is given each year to the Bridgeport player that shows heart, determination, and character. And Heinzman, the winner this year. The junior makes the tackle along with Cam Hess on that dive from Foy. It's down to the 1, second down, goal to go. Ball at the 1-yard line. Hartman gets orbit motion. Throws a jump pass, and again that was a backwards pass picked up by Hazlett, and he'll run it in. So technically that was a fumble that was recovered by Hazlett and run in for a touchdown.
Pass complete for a touchdown.
With 6:31 to play.
For the Musselman, Appleman.
So Musselman scores to make it 63-26.
Waddell. The extra point.
And Waddell will come on to try to add the PAT. A little bit of fog rolling in here. 6:31 to play. Extra point, post to the left. Snap. Hold. Kick. Good. Musselman scores on the Hartman-led drive. Makes it 63-27 with 6:31 remaining in the football game. Tribe on top. Back after this.
Think Penguin, think Groggs.
At Groggs Home Services, our mission is to provide outstanding service when it comes to all your home's plumbing needs. From plumbing repairs to installs, we offer a full line of plumbing services. Faulty water heaters, clogged main drains, water treatment. No matter the plumbing project, our expert plumbers can handle it. And we always provide upfront pricing, so you're never surprised by an unexpected bill. For unparalleled plumbing services, call the professionals at Groggs Home Services today.
Think Penguin, think Groggs.
6:31 to play. Chris, what do you got?
Mohawk Bowl, third quarter, University 34, Morgantown 14. Down in Spring Valley, number 1 Martinsburg 28, the T-Wolves 21. How's that?
Again, that has no bearing on Bridgeport. Martinsburg could lose and still finish second.
Parkersburg South 19, Willing Park 17, fourth quarter on the island.
Yeah, Park's been an enigma this year, haven't they?
Sure has. Next week's opponent, Lincoln, all over Philip Arbor in the fourth quarter, 56-0.
All right, Tyler Waddell to kick off. Squibs it again. Ball is going to be bobbled and eventually covered by Derek Starkey at the 30-yard line. And the Bridgeport backups will come in now. We'll get, looks like got the same situation we had last week with the backup center. Your backup center is Brock Vincent, the junior. He's out, we think, for another week with a foot injury. So Ryan Hall was the emergency backup center tonight, but Jack Dotson has also taken some reps. Was the starting center in the JV game Monday night, so he'll be the center here.
Sophomore. Still Quinn D'Amato in there at center.
Oh, is it Quinn?
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Not quite made the switch there. Backs are all new. Snap is back, and here comes Rohrig. Runs it over the 30 to the 31-yard line. That'll be a gain of a yard for the sophomore Zach Rohrig. 5:19 to play. 63-27, Bridgeport in the lead.
Rohrig 90-yard touchdown run with 2:20 to go in the fourth quarter Monday, and that win over the Polar Bears.
James Hall, who has been absent most of the year, gets in there and here tonight gets a play and he's got a helmet problem, so he has to come out. Offensive lineman, second down, 9. Right up the middle comes Tanner Hathaway. He fights his way out to the 35-yard line. And put him down to 34, so it's going to be a gain of 3 on the play for Tanner Hathaway. Hathaway and Rohrig in the backfield. Brings up a 3rd and 6 with 4:35 to play. Taylor Thomas may get the punt. It's a rarity.
And Musselman has a lot of their starters out there on defense, too, which surprises me here with all the kids they brought with them. But their choice.
Wing right is Haynes. 3rd down and 6 for this young Indian backfield. It's going to be Rohrig, short side of the field. Nice cut over the 35, and he gets it near the lead stick. Going to be, I believe, a yard short. So 4th and 1. And it looks like Tyler Ferris, the Indians head coach, will keep the offense out there and go for it on 4th and 1 with the game clock at 3:47. So false alarm for Taylor Thomas.
His foot's sore from all those extra points tonight.
Absolutely. It's amazing. Bridgeport's punted 6 times this year. Crazy. All right, 4th and a yard. And a timeout taken by Tyler Ferris with 5 on the huddle clock. So slow getting up to the line of scrimmage there.
Well, we did lose one player tonight, Kamar Summers. We wish him the best. Hope it's nothing serious. Everyone else that got banged and bruised came back in. That's key.
Yeah, Kamar's back on the bench in street clothes, so
let's hope that's a sprain.
Absolutely. Back in time for the playoffs, maybe in 2 weeks.
The guy next to him, Mario Galindo, guy got hurt in the scrimmage. The guy that was projected to play some this year on the line. He's getting better as this year goes on. I'm sure we're going to get him back, but that's good to see that he's now up and walking around without crutches or anything else.
Yeah, guys, we've talked about it watching Bridgeport's JV and freshman and middle school. The good news is, yeah, you've got the backs, but boy, you've got a ton of linemen coming.
Yeah, linemen aplenty, and that's good to see.
All right, 4th and a yard. They'll put Haynes now out as a flanker out wide to the left. Try to loosen the box here. Run the quarterback counter with Rohrig, and Rohrig, extra effort, gets the first down of the 41. He's a name. Keep in the back of your mind because you're going to have to find a T-back to replace Cam Cole next year. And I think you're going to have, it's going to be a Ty Martin battling back there. It's going to be a Zach Rohrig battling back there for the T-back job next year.
And there's a freshman that had an unbelievable year named Cam Martin, no relation to Ty, that could be in that mix, plus others.
Absolutely. I bought the 41, 2:40 to play. Back to the quarterback counter, and Rohrig runs it over the 45 out to the 46 for 5.
And one thing I like about Rohrig this year, no hesitation. He goes hard. He hits the hole hard, something he didn't quite do as much when he was younger. Always relied on his speed. Now he's tougher and stronger. He's able to get up inside there and take on tacklers and go forward.
Gets a break here now as Bridgeport will go with Anthony Spatafor in now T-back, with Tanner Hathaway lined up to his right on 2nd down and 5. And Spats will run it, and he'll have the first down.
Nice.
Spins his way across midfield down to the 49-yard line.
Another guy who'll be on that mix next year as well.
You're right. Yep, absolutely. And can't forget about him. He's a young man that, honestly would be a tremendous starting quarterback in a passing system.
Well, and he can give you that next year, too. You've got a little bit of passing ability with him. You never know, because you got a ton of skill players coming back next year.
Connor Arnett is the right side wing. Spat stays in there. And don't diminish what the job he's done holding the ball this year. Tanner Hathaway goes nowhere. He's slung down. Big 63 James Carmichael.
I love how Dylan Heisman carries out those fakes in the blocking back position. One of these times he's going to take that. He's going to run around the corner, and they're not going to catch him.
1:08 to play. Couple of more snaps here, and we'll call this one officials. Bridgeport will pick up 3rd consecutive victory in this series over Musselman. 4th overall. Spatafor on the quarterback counter. Plus yardage of 3. Down to the 48. And the Indians won't have to snap it again. Be a 3rd and 9, and Musselman's playoff hopes all but come to an end here at Wayne Jamison Field. But what a night for this Bridgeport offense, as the Indians are fine-tuned for a late season run as Bridgeport improves the overall record to 8-0 on the season here tonight, as Landon Reppert and Cam Cole, the stories in this game. Landon Reppert in particular, 4 rushing touchdowns, 260 yards, the 4th best single-game rushing performance in Bridgeport football history, as the senior makes his mark on the record book. And Bridgeport unstoppable offensively tonight. Tribe wins this one going away. Final score, Bridgeport 63, Musselman 27. Stay tuned. We've got more coming up. You'll hear from head coach Tyler Ferris, and you'll also hear from that sensational senior Landon Reppert coming up in our post-game show. Stay tuned. It's all coming up on the Quality Machine Indians post-game. It's next.
At Quality Machine Company of Bridgeport, we solve problems. We're your local provider for welding, custom fabrication, machining, structural steel sales, and all types of heavy equipment and industrial repairs. Whether your business is coal, oil and gas, construction, excavating, timber, or manufacturing, Quality Machine has a solution for you and your team. We're just a few miles east of Bridgeport on Route 50. Quality Machine, if man made it, quality can fix it. QualityMachineInc.com.
I'm Jonathan Clutter with Pat Bull Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Jane Lou. Our staff is dedicated to upholding our tradition of excellence, so we offer personalized services of the highest standards. In our state-of-the-art facility, you will find services and conveniences not available at other funeral homes in the area, at prices that are comparable. We have our own on-site crematory. Pat Bull Funeral Home. Give us a call to compare. 304-884-2400.
If you are a truck owner, operator needing aggregate to haul, J.F. Allen is your place. J.F. Allen, proudly serving West Virginia since 1975. With 3 locations in north central West Virginia, Saltwell, Buckhannon, and Elkins. J.F. Allen has all the limestone products to meet your needs, plus full-service trucking and delivery to your job site. Pressure run in a variety of sizes, limestone dust, shot rock, and all your aggregate needs. Call J.F. Allen at 304-472-8890 or 844 JF Allen.
Oh my gosh, dear. I can't remember if I took my medicine.
No surprise there. Our anniversary was last week.
Oh.
Let's go to Community Pharmacy. They take the guesswork out of taking your meds.
Forgetting anniversaries? Sorry, but Community Pharmacy does offer medication packaging that organizes your meds into morning, noon, and evening, plus free local delivery and a full line of medical equipment, supplies, and rentals. Your locally owned and trusted hometown pharmacy, Community Pharmacy, Johnson Avenue in Bridgeport. No long lines, and we know your name.
Follow the Indians online, live and archived games, highlights, schedules, rosters, stats, and much more at BridgeportIndiansFootball.com or download the Bridgeport Indians radio app powered by Cooper Law Office.
Hi, this is Brad Ford. If you're a Bridgeport football fan, you remember this.
Hey, Bates throws it in the end zone. They go for two. They win 29-28.
It still gives you chills, doesn't it? In our community, high school football, church, and volunteers bring us together and make us proud. It's energy, opportunity, family, and yes, football. That's what we love about living in Bridgeport.
Brad and Carol Ford and staff are honored to serve you at the Ford Funeral Home on Main Street in Bridgeport.
When it comes to estate planning and elder law, you want an experienced law firm on your team. Attorneys Bob Greer and Jonathan Fisher of Greer Law Offices has over 25 years in estate planning and elder law, and they want to make sure you're ready to enjoy life when children in the future. Then put the law on your side with Greer Law Offices, located on Philadelphia Avenue in Bridgeport. More info, call 304-842-8090. That's 304-842-8090.
The Bridgeport Indians on the 103.3 WKMZ Indians Radio Network continues now with the Quality Machine Indians Wrap-Up.
Bridgeport wins here tonight, going away 63-27. Tribe jumped out to the early lead. Musselman would try to keep pace, but could not stop Bridgeport. Every time the Indians got the ball, they scored tonight, and it results in 63 points and results in two backs over 100 yards, one back over 200 yards tonight, and Landon Reppert's 260 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns on the night. So just a great offensive performance tonight for the Tribe as Chris continues to work on the numbers. We'll hear from Tyler Ferris down at turf level.
Coach, 63-27, win number 8 of the season. Fact is, great game tonight, 63-27, 516 total offense, 485 rushing, 31 passing. What's your initial thoughts?
Kind of what we expected. It wasn't the greatest week of practice, and then, come out and play a little flat, make some stupid mistakes. Kids were able to play hard enough to win a football game, but, we were a little disappointed in ourselves tonight, to be honest.
Coach, we knew with the last 2 weeks, with Princeton last week and with Musselman this week, we were going to see a little more of a spread attack, a little more throwing the ball around. One of the things we noticed tonight was a change on defense, a little bit of a lighter package. That's something we've been working on?
Yeah, we've had it in the entire time, and it's kind of a deal where you want to kind of sit back and you don't want to be in it often. That's a end of the half, end of the game kind of situation, but we knew they weren't going to really run the ball. The personnel that they had in, the quarterback wasn't going to run, so we decided to jump into our package, and it helped a little bit, but a lot of technique issues we got to fix up.
Guys, Coach, the fact is we have avoided the injury bug all year this year. We saw Tate go down a little early. We saw Kamar go down a little early. Do you know their status right now?
No idea what the status is, and just hoping for the best for those two.
Coach, we've got a final game of the season against Lincoln next week. What's your message going to the team into the next week?
Just get better. Like we always say, just get better. It doesn't matter who the opponent is, what's going on. We know Lincoln's a good football team, so we got to continuously get better, and like I said, see what happens in the playoffs.
Congrats, Coach, on the win.
Thank you.
Tyler Ferris.
All right, thanks a lot. Tyler moves his overall coaching record also to 8-0 in his first year at the helm here at Bridgeport. Ultra successful offensive coordinator stint prior to that. And boy, you talk about the single wing offense, and it continues to click right along. 63 points here tonight. Already scored 72 earlier this season. So Indians offense, certainly, as he alluded to, still some bugs to work out defensively, but I think that's a moving target, something you're going to have to continue to work on. But offensively, not a whole lot you can complain about in this effort. And Musselman's thinking, boy, I'd hate to see if Bridgeport had brought its A game tonight, as Tyler alluded to. All right, our player of the game. What a night, record-setting night. tonight for Landon Reppert as he becomes the number 4 all-time rushing performance in Bridgeport football history with 260 yards rushing on the night tonight, and he is our player of the game. Brought to you by Edge of Town Farm Market, local grass-fed beef and fresh vegetables. Route 58, look for the Red Barn in Bridgeport. Brent Kemble.
So, Rep, listen, if you just heard what Travis and Chris just said, your head would be even bigger than what it is already, okay? But as a teacher that's had Reppert in class before, his head's pretty big anyway, and rightfully so, buddy. 260 yards, 4 touchdowns, a sack tonight. Absolutely stellar game. What'd you think?
I think that my linemen did a great job tonight, and they blocked their butts off for me tonight. And that's really every big run that I broke off, the hole was giant, and they did a great job.
So, Rep, got to be honest with you, the play I want to go back to, the 90-yard run. Okay, now, Rep, kid your size, not used to running 90 yards. What were you thinking when you saw the green grass in the open field?
Well, if you saw me, I kept looking back because normally I run like that, I'd get caught. And I just kept looking back, and I was like, no one's caught me yet, no one's caught me yet. And I finally was in the end zone. That was super exciting.
Right, buddy. The fact is, 4 years of playing football. This is the final home regular season game. Obviously, we're going to have some playoff games here. What's it mean to wrap up the season and still be undefeated here?
It's absolutely what I wanted to do. And if we need to go out and play Lincoln next week, we need to play our butts off and win that ball game too. Finish with an undefeated season. That's always what I've dreamed of as a kid.
Reppert, congratulations on the win, buddy.
Thank you.
Landon Reppert.
Thanks a lot, Brett. Sideline Reports brought to you by Landon's dad, your local State Farm insurance agent, Chad Reppert, and he is our Edge of Town Farm Market player of the game. 63-27 the final score. Chris has the numbers. We'll give them to you when we come back after this final break. Indians football continues on the home of the Tribe.
Are you craving pizza for dinner? If you answered yes to this, then here's the deal. Head down to East of Chicago Pizza in Shenston next to Vincent Lumber. This isn't your average pizza. This is a deep dish pizza loaded with toppings, mouth-watering toppings, wings, subs, salads for those family members that for some reason don't want pizza. Delivering in the Shenston and Lumberport areas. Now offering online ordering at eastofchicago.com or call them at 304-592-2550.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's a deal. State Farm agent Chad Reppert is your go-to agent in Bridgeport for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Chad Reppert has you covered. Call 304-381-3276 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individuals' premiums will vary by customers. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
If you are a truck owner, operator needing aggregate to haul, J.F. Allen is your place. J.F. Allen proudly serving West Virginia since 1975 with 3 locations in north central West Virginia, Saltwell, Buckhannon, and Elkins. J.F. Allen has all the limestone products to meet your needs, plus full service trucking and delivery to your job site. Pressure run in a variety of sizes, limestone dust, shot rock, and all your aggregate needs. Call J.F. Allen at 304-472-8890 or 844-JF Allen. Looking for a dependable contractor? Well, look no further than BCR Contracting. Whether you need a new deck, roof, bathroom, or want to build a new custom home, BCR Contracting does it all. And now they do excavation, site prep, and retaining walls. BCR Contracting provides quality custom builds at an affordable price. Free estimates. Check out their work on Facebook or call Brian at 641-2848. Quality, reliable, and affordable contracting is what they pride themselves on. BCR Contracting.
Yee, doggies. Head Hillbilly here. Hillbilly Hatchets. Psst. We got axe throwing and adult beverages in Bridgeport. The secret's out. So come on down to Bridgeport and chuck some axes with electronic targets. We got 4 games. Standard target, tic-tac-toe, Connect 4, and zombies. Aim for the Michael Jackson zombie. And don't forget we got Tassilla's Pizza. So get all gussied up, hop in a pickup truck, and come on down and see us. Route 50, 1 mile east of Bridgeport, right behind Reeve Graphics.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
At Grogs Home Services, our mission is to provide outstanding service when it comes to all your home's plumbing needs. From plumbing repairs to installs, we offer a full line of plumbing services. Faulty water heaters, clogged main drains, water treatment. No matter the plumbing project, our expert plumbers can handle it. And we always provide upfront pricing, so you're never surprised by an unexpected bill. For unparalleled plumbing services, call the professionals at Grogs Home Services today.
Think Penguin, think Grogs.
All right, welcome back. 63-27 final score. Bridgeport wins here tonight against Musselman. Chris has the final numbers. Impressive offense again for the Tribe tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned Reppert's 260 yards, 4 touchdowns. Cam Cole also tonight, 10 carries, 146 yards and 3 scores. Aiden Paulson, 6 carries for 57 yards and a touchdown as well. All in all, 485 yards rushing for the Indians tonight. Also, Cam Cole 1 for 3 passing for 31 yards. That was the touchdown pass to Nate Lotsky in the first half of play. For the Applemen, not much rushing, minus 8 yards rushing there, but the story for them was their quarterback, Nathan La Liberty, 23 for 34, 231 yards and 3 touchdowns. Braden Hartman, 7 for 13 in the air for 37 yards. Total offense quickly looks like this. Bridgeport, 516 yards total offense. Musselman, 206